Love, Micah Parsons are ready to go on a historic run for the ages. It's a good year to be a Packers fan, man. Finally, our dreams, our aspirations, everything is being answered. So, just enjoy the ride, guys, because Micah Parsons made his first appearance for the green and gold. And we should be very thankful for that because the man's on a mission, man. The man's on a mission to prove Jerry Jones wrong. Jordan Love's on a mission to prove all the doubters wrong, saying that he's overhyped, he's not Aaron Rodgers, he's not Brett Favre, he's not this, he's not that, he's not the other thing. But at the end of the day, he's freaking fracking Jordan Love, man, and also all we gotta do is have him be the best him, and he don't have to be nobody else. Today, Micah Parsons was at practice. He's looking phenomenal as always. Looks kind of strange with that number one, but all good things have to have some changes at one time, at one point or another. So that comes with the territory. He's still battling a back injury, but no worries. He's still suiting up on Sunday against the Detroit Kittens. I'm at the Detroit Lions. And, he'll get an injection for his back, man. Jordan Love's healthy enough to go out there, lead the Packers to the promised land. I do predict Jordan Love for an MVP candidate. He'll either fall in the top three, somewhere around that range, top three, top five easily. I project Jordan Love to have at least 40 touchdowns, probably like 11 interceptions, his average, because he is a risk taker. Salute, Packers, bro, fellas. Showtime. Salute the bubble. How's it going, bro, fella? And you know the best soda in the world, the nectar of the gods. I do. How you doing today, bro, fella? I appreciate you for pulling up, man. I'm doing good. I hit that like. How's your live stream going? While we wait for some people to tune in, we'll get the stream ready. Freddy, spaghetti. Happy Labor Day, too. It's going good. Hell yeah, bro. I know I've seen some footage of Micah Parsons in practice, man. I'm impressed, man. The guy's a cornerstone. Easily, he's a cornerstone of this defense right now. He's definitely the face. He was the face of the franchise of the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know why the Cowboys will let go of somebody so good. You know, it's blasphemy, bro. It's kind of shocking, right? Bro, fella, if you could do me a favor, if you could drop this link into the Discord, if you can, if you're too busy right now because you're streaming, is all good. I appreciate you. I'm just excited, bro. It's a whole new year. 2025 is the year of the green and gold, baby. As you can see, the YouTube short that I posted shows off some of what we got in store for us as Packers fans coming up this season. If y'all want to check that out, make sure you hit a like button if possible. You know, just gives us a sneak clip, of what we shall expect out of the chosen one, Micah freaking fracking Parsons. Welcome to the Green Bay mother loving Packers, baby. And you got to be so proud, man. You got to be so proud to be a fan of this team right now because through all the ups and downs, through all the carnage, throughout everything, throughout the ridicules, throughout the playoff heartbreaks, throughout everything. That's literally the last YouTube short that I just posted right there, man. And the guy's still moving, has athleticism, has speed, has power, has that twitchy quick feeling, man. How could you count out the Packers, bro? Jordan Love's in prime position. Micah Parsons in prime position to lead the offense, to lead the defense. Top 10 ranking offensive last year. Top 10 ranking defense from last year. To make it do what it do, man. Like, it's just a beautiful year to be a Packers fan, man. And I'm so excited. I predict the Packers are going to go anywhere between 11-6 to 15-2 in the regular season. I know a lot of haters are going to hate that. Oos, because he is true. He is damn true. Yeet. Salute, Oos. Salute, my brother. I know you're excited. Did you get to watch that YouTube short I posted? I know you're just excited as me, bro, for this season. We're literally 6 days away from the Packers putting hands and feet on those kittens. All due respect to the Lions fans, but when it comes between the white lines on that field, bro, it's a brutal shit right here. 6 on the day. How you feeling, brother? I'm feeling so and so. I feel much better when we talk about the Packers and talk about this Super Bowl aspirations that I expect for this team. I'm definitely excited. You know it. Yes, definitely, bro. Micah Parsons looking phenomenal in practice, brother. And, the back is starting to feel a lot better. Adam Schefter did report earlier in the day that Cowboys for life, John Coronado, salute. Good luck to your Cowboys, too, bro, on Thursday, man. That's going to be a tough outing going against the Eagles. They do got the #1 rushing attack from last year. They still got Saquon. They still got Jalen Hurts. That's going to be a tough battle for you guys, man. Thank you. Good luck, brother. That's never going to be easy. Sorry for your loss for Micah Parsons, but hopefully, he can bring some of that magic that he had in Dallas over here to Green Bay, bro. And happy Labor Day to each and every single one of y'all in the chat, man. If y'all haven't already, please double check, smash that like button. We're highly blessed, highly favored. Always giving thanks to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for waking us up another day. If you want to subscribe to the channel at 2K subscribers, we are doing a $100 Cash App giveaway. How do I join, Pack? All you got to do is like the stream, engage in the comment section. Once we get to 2K subscribers, I will do a stream just like this. Only subscriber mode. I'll write a number between 1 through 1,000. I'll put it down. Let you guys spam in the chat numbers between 1 through 1,000. When you guess the number correctly, then I'll show the number, and then I'll either Cash App you, Venmo you, PayPal, or Zelle you the $100. And we'll keep doing that from 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K, 6K subscribers. Did I hear $100 Cash App? Yes, sir. You heard it right. Los Angeles Rams. Salute. Happy Labor Day, brother. And if y'all haven't already, like I said, I'll repeat. Check out that last YouTube short that I posted. Micah Parsons is in prime position to send the Packers straight to the Super Bowl, along with Jordan Love, my MVP candidate. I agree with a lot of the experts are saying. A lot of people are saying that Jordan Love is overhyped, but like I will reiterate, Packers still suck. Benjamin B, salute. God bless you, bro. Happy Labor Day, Benjamin B. It's okay, bro. Benjamin B, who's your team, brother? Who's your team? Mark Nieves, salute. Yo, Mark, salute. I got to hit you up. Me and wifey been wondering about what's up with that situation. I hope everything's good, brother. I appreciate you. I love you, bro. And I love y'all, chat. Double tap the screen and make love to the like button. Bessie Sardia. Bear down. Detroit versus everybody. All right, good. It's gonna be a brutal battle, man. Come Sunday. Like 67 clock. Salute. God bless you guys. We are literally 4 likes away from 10, guys. Yo, Cheesehead, salute. Happy Labor Day. This is the Rams house. Salute. Y'all I hope Devontae Adams serves you guys some well. Our division is the best in the NFL. Yes, 100% guaranteed. I agree with you. What do you think the score of the Packers and Lions game is going to be? It's going to be a close game. I got it a high-scoring game. Anywhere like in the high 20s, mid 30s. I believe it's going to be a shootout. I got either the Packers or the Lions winning by at least 3 or 7 points. The Packers are a 2-point favorite coming into this game, which is not saying much. You might as well say they're broken even. Tell my baby I miss her. I got you, bro. I got you. Who's going to throw Adams the ball? They got Matthew Stafford. I got 35-28. Yeah, around that range. Anywhere high 20s, mid 30s. I see the Packers and the Lions going back and forth. Whoever makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win that game, definitely. Stafford, yeah. You're going to watch the Rams versus Texans week 1, September 7th. If they're giving it on my TV, yes. Just kidding. Packers are going to be scary this year. I appreciate that, Benjamin. I'm going to the Rams versus Colts game. What week is that? He's hurt. Don't think he will play much longer in the NFL. Betsy, who you talking about? Matthew Stafford? Is Matthew Stafford really injured? Shout out to Mark, man. Mark, y'all didn't have no work today, right? Everybody was off today. Week 4, yes. Oh, yeah, Matthew Stafford. Yeah, well, Matthew Stafford's in the tail end of his career. At least he can say he got a Super Bowl out of the Rams. Stafford's not injured. Okay, I see you guys. I see the work, chat. I see the work. Yeah, man, but like I said, I showed it earlier. I'll show it again. We got footage of Micah Parsons, his first practice with the Green Bay Packers. If you guys want to check it out, that's literally the last YouTube short that I just posted about 30 minutes ago. This is a sneak peek. Micah Parsons, number one, ready to lead the Packers to the promised land for a historic Super Bowl run. If you're a Packers fan, L vape, yeah, I know vaping is terrible, bro. I do not condone anybody or no kids to vape. Defensive player of the year, definitely, bro. I got him getting anywhere between 15 to 20 sacks in that range. Definitely, he's gonna bolster the defense. Rashawn Gary on the other side, he's looking quick, he's looking agile, he's looking powerful, and he just looks perfect in that green and gold, man. You just gotta love it. If you're a Packers fan, even if you're not a Packers fan, if you love Micah Parsons or if you love football, you just gotta respect the fact that this guy is a specimen. Yo, offside, salute, salute. We are literally 9 likes away from 20. Mi amor. And it's just a beautiful day. Salute, happy Labor Day to Xander's Nets, offsides edits, Chester. Salute, salute. You seen it here first if you haven't already seen it on YouTube. Our first look at Micah Parsons moving around in Packers practice. He did not practice the whole offseason for the Dallas Cowboys. We'll show it one more time for now. He hasn't practiced at no point this whole season for the Green Bay Packers, but he's doing it now. Salute Chester, big Broncos fan right there. Parsons looking good, low key. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Outside, big Steelers fan right there, man. Fans of all NFL teams are more welcome to be here, bro. It's a science experiment. Yeah, man. It looked like he was just made in a laboratory. They were like, you know what? We're gonna give him speed. We're gonna give him power. We're gonna give him athleticism. We're gonna give him, a little bit of everything. Like Cat Williams said, a little bit of everything, everything. You know. And happy Labor Day, everybody. Like I said, if you want to be a part of this community, man, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. $100 Cash App giveaway at 2K subscribers. How do I join, Pack? How do I get to become one of the people that could win the $100 at the 2K subscribers? All you have to do is like the channel. It's not mandatory, but it's always greatly appreciated if you could like the video anytime that we're live. Then all you gotta do is subscribe, because then I'll do a live stream just like this. I'll post it on my community post, and I'll write a number between 1 through 1,000. I'll put it down on a piece of paper, put it down. I'll let everybody in the chat on only subscriber most spam numbers from 1 through 1,000. Whoever guesses the number right, I will either Cash App you, Zelle you, PayPal you, or Venmo you $100. And we'll continue doing that for each milestone that we reach, from 2K to 3K, 4K, 5K, etc. Mark, salute. Is Parsons playing Sunday? Yes, he is playing, but breaking news, according to Adam Schefter, Micah Parsons still battling back injuries, which he is going to get an injection for his back, so he will be suited up week 1 against the Detroit Lions, which all the Detroit Lions fans, salute. I do not take y'all. I do not underestimate you guys. You guys are the team to beat in the division. I could humbly admit that as a Packers fan. We're looking down. We're looking up from where we're at. But hopefully, everybody's record is 0-0 right now. So hopefully we can, get over the hump this year, because even in losing seasons, the Detroit Lions have had our number. Yo, each salute, salute, big Ravens fan. Pac-Man, how do you feel about the Rams defense? The Rams always had a pretty solid defense. The Rams should be pretty legit this year. What do you think Matthew Golden will do this season? Well, I don't think Matthew Golden's going to get as many targets as he should, because we got Romeo Dobbs, Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, Malik Keith. We got Tucker Crabb, Luke Musgrave, Josh Jacobs, who can even catch out the backfield. We have so many weapons, so I don't think Matthew Golden for his rookie year is going to get all the targets that he does deserve, but I see Matthew Golden getting anywhere between 5 to 8 touchdowns, at least 700 to 800 receiving yards, with at least about 50 catches, It's all going to come down to his targets. Just chilling, brother. Gage, Lions fans here. I'm back. I think week 1 will be fun to watch, and a lot of the teams will knock off the grease. So, could go any way. I still take the Lions, though. Hell yeah, I respect that. I do believe a lot of teams, it always takes a lot of teams to week 5, week 6 to get their mojo going, to actually, have things clicking, because a lot of these teams, remember, it's not like back in the day where they used to always play in the preseason. Now, teams are really knocking off the rust. This is a lot of teams' first preseason game. There was some for the exception, like the Bengals, which were playing starters and stuff like that. The Packers did play Jordan Love for like one series against the Jets, but after that, we didn't see Jordan Love again. Make way, people. Eagles back to the Super Bowl. Oh, man, that's wifey, chat. Yes, Alien, Mark Salute is Marco Parsons playing Sunday. Packers, what do you think about the Rams defense? Exactly. You wish, I know. But I'll tell you something though. By the second time the Lions and the Packers play, it's gonna be a much better game, bro. In my opinion, both teams are both stacked, bro. The Lions are still the cream of the crop of the division. I can never deny that. Then I think it's the Packers, and then Minnesota. They still got to figure out if JJ McCarthy is going to be the quarterback of the future. So this is a prove it year for him, to get his feet wet because last year he got injured in the preseason and he lost his opportunity to start, which was given to Sam Darnold, who's now in Seattle. So the Rams got to, get that chemistry with J.J. McCarthy. Not saying that he's going to be terrible, but he's still unproven. He has 0 snaps in the NFL on regular season game. Doesn't matter. We adapt quickly. Devontae Micah Parsons looked great in the Packers uniform. I will show the clip again. I do have a YouTube short if you guys want to go check that out. It's about 40 seconds long. It shows Micah Parsons doing a couple things, showing off speed, athleticism, power, which would be greatly appreciated if you guys can hit the like button because my goal is to get 50 likes on that short. Eagles lost a lot in their secondary. I agree with you. I do agree that the Eagles lost a lot in the secondary. The Eagles had a lot of depth last year, which was able to keep them afloat for most of the year and staying healthy. So I think that might be something that the Eagles will have to look out for. They have to keep their players healthy. MC11, yo, MC11, salute, salute. I agree. Who knows who's going to win week one? It could go either way. Anyways, by the second time we play, both teams will be in the groove. Yes, 100% guaranteed. Sam Darnold is going to do bad at Seattle. I don't think he's going to do bad in Seattle because Seattle is a pretty good run organization. They do got some weapons out there. It's all going to come down to the scheme and the type of positions that they're going to put Sam Darnold. Like Sam Darnold, as long as he got a good solid running game and he's able to get the ball out timely, just the same way he did in Minnesota last year, I expect Sam Darnold to be just fine in Seattle. But I respect your opinion all sides. I could see the other side of the coin where Sam Darnold becomes Sam Darnold again. As far for the Packers, Jordan Love, Micah Parsons, this our time is now, is now or never. Within the next 3 to 5 years with the youngest roster in the NFL, getting younger with the acquisition of Micah Parsons, getting rid of declining 30-year-old Kenny Clark. I definitely think it's going to be a help for us. He might be beneficial for the Cowboys too, for the needs that they need. But I just know how much attention Micah Parsons draws on the defense for offenses where you're going to have to double, triple team them, chip them. And it's just going to make life so much easier for the rest of the defense. We can replace Kenny Clark easily with Devontae Wyatt, Stackhouse, or Brooks. And I think it's just sky's the limit for this team right now. Yes, Jordan Love did have a torn ligament on his left arm, which he got surgery in early August. So it'll literally be 1 month since the time that from week one to the time that he had that surgery. But ligaments usually heal fast, especially if he keeps it in a brace and is not trying to do too much with it. So I think Jordan Love, man, this is his breakout year. This is the year that Jordan Love arrives, the same way that it took Brett Favre when he turned 27 to arrive, the same way that it took, Aaron Rodgers 27 to arrive. Jordan Love will be 27 in a couple of weeks, and hopefully that Packer history can continue to keep on going. And the love, all you need is a little bit of love. Yo, Pac-Man Coldplay, salute, salute. What's up, brother? We are literally 2 likes away from 20 guys. If y'all haven't already, please double check. Smash that like button. Sam Darnold is an amazing quarterback. He just can't handle playoffs. Agree. Boom. I just don't see him doing well without a top 15 wide receiver, but I could be very wrong. But at the same time, we could flip that around and we could say maybe he's not going to be forced to force feed a receiver, and now he could just focus on spreading the ball around. It's all going to come down to coaching at the end of the day, guys. You know, sky's the limits for the Packers. Sky's the limits for the Detroit Lions. Sky's the limits for the Cowboys, the Eagles, and the fans of everybody who joined this live stream. Hot take. I think Chiefs aren't a playoff team this year. If they do, they won't make the Super Bowl run. They are losing a lot of talent, and Mahomes plays like last season. They're cooked. I agree because actually Patrick Mahomes really had a down year last year, and I think the time for the Chiefs, their window is kind of winding down. Last year was another great opportunity for them to three-peat to get another championship banner under their wing. But at the same time, Kelsey, he's another year older. I believe Kelsey's in his late 30s, mid 30s. He's about 36, 37 years old. Mahomes, he takes a lot of hits, which is going to be a lot of wear and tear on him. Go back to India. Hey, salute, brother. Two likes. Happy Labor Day, bro. Perez, Angeles, with two likes away from 20. Besides the Panthers and Browns, laughing out loud, they ain't going anywhere. Alibaba. Salute, brother. I don't know if that comment was meant to hurt my feelings or what. I don't have no feelings, bro. So thank you for the compliment. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. I'm a good looking Indian, ain't I? You know. I appreciate you. God bless you, bro. Any questions you got? Any hot take? Just like Gage. Gage is a Lions fan who I very respect very much. Appreciate you. Parsons was a hell of a pickup for the Packers. Made the Packers a whole lot more difficult to beat. He can be a game record. Any team in the NFL will love to have him. And the flip side about that, in addition to what you're saying, bro, what I love about Micah Parsons and what I love about Jeff Halfley, that remember last year the Cowboys had Micah Parsons playing a lot of D Young, which in the Jeff Halfley's defense, it's an exotic defense. So we're gonna move him at Mike. We're gonna move him at left side. We're gonna move him to the right side. We're gonna move him to the inside, which I hope we could try to get Jared Goff off his pivot this year because Jared Goff, if you give that man time in the pocket, he will literally pick you apart. Like he showed two times already last year against the Green Bay Packers. The times, and I think Lion fans would agree with me, Jared Goff is a great pocket quarterback, but if you get him out the pocket, you can startle him a little bit and get him some hits. Laughing out, what rookie are you looking forward to the most? No Packers? Ooh, the running back for the Raiders. The running Genty. Bryce will pop off this season 100% with Territora drafting them this season in fantasy football. Dominic, salute. I do got the Panthers making some noise in that division. They're still looking up to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who have a dynamic offense led by Baker Mayfield's 44 touchdowns last year, and I believe it was only like 16 interceptions. So the Panthers, the no disrespect, the NFC South to me is probably the weakest division in football right now, but I do agree that the Panthers will be a much improved team, and I do believe in Bryce. He's bad against pressure. Genty, same. Yeah, Genty is a freak of nature, bro. That guy got speed, and I think he's gonna elevate that offense for the Raiders too. I'm not saying that the Raiders are gonna be playoff contenders or Super Bowl contenders, but I could see the Raiders, making some noise this year, at least better than last year, winning the 8, 9, even 10 games. Yo, Cuzzo, salute. Cuzzo, hit that like button for me. We got 28 people in the chat, only 20 likes. I sub. Michael, I appreciate it, bro. Hey, and look, and you subbing, you'll be qualified for the $100 Cash App giveaway at 2K subscribers. Well, Pack, I don't have Cash App. But if you don't have Cash App, we got Venmo, we got PayPal, we got Zelle. What do you think is my fantasy football team name? They hit the second Bauer. I don't know, bro. I'm not good at guessing. No disrespect. G-Pack with Parsons, we have so many options for defense, fronts, attacks. Exactly, bro. Leading the way. And, we still got Quay Walker, Edrin Cooper. We still got the gang still there. Pros for Micah outweigh the cons, but Micah struggles against the run. Yeah, he does struggle against the run, but it's a team sport. So like I reiterated the last couple streams, I believe us having the 6th ranked defense, rush defense from a season ago, even though it's a whole different season, I think we'll have enough around him to help him go through that stuff instead of like the Cowboys. No disrespect to the Cowboys fans, y'all had like a bottom tier rush defense last year, which was kind of pathetic, but hopefully you guys can bounce back with Kenny Clark at nose tackle, Clark in the middle, and I hope Kenny Clark does have a great season for you guys, because even though I'm not a Cowboys fan, I'm a Packers for life, bro. And if you was a Packers coach or player, ex-player, I always wish nothing but success for the Packers and their ex-players. I sub, thank you, bro. I like my boy. Thank you, bro. Ooh, what's up, Normal? He ain't normal, but we call him Normal. Big Saints fan right there, man. When can we play, my boy? Whenever I get back on Madden, bro. Right now it's football season. It's nothing but football talk and hot takes, and We got the Eagles game that we're going to stream Thursday night. If you want to go join me on any of the games, make sure you hit me up on my Discord. If not, you can reach me at my email, which is rdavid196@yahoo.com. He can't get tackled in the interview. Someone asked him how he forced get tackles, and he say he just does it. It's all heart, man. All heart, passion, and going 0 to 100. Sorry, bro, but I can't do that. Nah, you're good, brother. Or of my bad. What you trying to say? Israelian Chris Brown, boss. Yo, salute, bro. I appreciate you. I'm not old enough. Sorry, bro. What you talking about, Michael? I kind of miss what you're saying. I'm so tired of hearing, oh, Michael struggles against the run. I know he's hearing this shit. Yeah, all he could do is try to, everybody got strengths and weaknesses. All he could try to do is just get better at his things. And I'm Puerto Rican, by the way, guys, but I get the joke. Do you play fantasy football? Unfortunately, I don't, but I do play Madden, so I don't know if that makes it any better. And I do make my little bets on FanDuel on the weekly games and stuff like that. So I definitely got to check out the stuff that they got for this Eagles game coming up Thursday. And like I said, I will be live and direct on the channel. If anybody wants to join, just feel free to let me know ahead of time. We could set it up through Discord, through the email, and bada bing, bada boom. The only worry as a Lions fan is your defensive line got better. Our O-line was the best in the league, but now we got a rookie right guard, so who knows? And am I wrong or not, Gage? I heard that your center retired or something like that. Maybe that's misinformation that I got, but I heard something like that from a Lions fan, but maybe he was talking about something else. Maybe I read the comment wrong. It's a lot of Cowboys fans saying he struggles against the run, but they wanted to pay him. Exactly. Yeah, he retired. So, yeah, I heard the interior line of the Lions has weakened. So, I think that's the main goal for the Packers. Week 1, try to get matchups where we could exploit the rookie and, whoever's starting there at center. I drafted Saquon in fantasy, and I'm so happy now that they're playing the Cowboys with their bun rush. It's going to give me hella points. Hell yeah, bro. Hold on, throat's a little dry. We can just take a sip of nectar of the gods. The best soda in the world. All these nonsense football people don't understand. It takes 11 players to stop the run. Shaking my effing head. Maurice, 100% agree with you, brother. That's what I've been preaching. Jonathan Hart, Packers. Salute, Jonathan. Big Washington Redskins fan right there, or Commanders fan, whatever you want to call them. I still call them the Redskins because that's what I grew up knowing them to be. Whoever hit the 26 like, I appreciate you, and I love you. He said real talk. Yeah, Reese. Like, people don't understand. It's 11 on 11. I knew if Micah Parsons was out there on an island, or maybe if Micah Parsons was there on a terrible defense. But like I said, the Packers finished top 10 in many categories in defense last year. Overall, I think they were only like 13th, if I'm not mistaken, but they were 6th against the run. They were 5th in sacks. They were like 4th in scoring. So, they weren't too terrible. The only thing I would admit, the Packers did struggle when it came to elite quarterbacks. When it came to the top-tier quarterbacks, the Packers just couldn't get pressure out on the quarterback. We only had one rusher, Rashawn Gary, who's getting double-teamed for most of the year. Kenny Clark was pretty good, but he's good for the run defense, and he was injured. He was injured for most of the year. Luke Van Ness is only coming into his 3rd year. Edrin Cooper did come on in the season for us, one of our linebackers, and so did Quay Walker. I wish Quay Walker could stay a little bit more disciplined, though. It's a key team game, but you can look at an individual performance as well and see who struggles with what. Yeah, because each individual has strengths and weaknesses, There's some quarterbacks that can't throw the ball deep very good, but can throw it short very good. There's other quarterbacks who can make better decisions than others, which I think Jordan Love is going to actually do that this year for us. Yo, Pac-Man, how do you feel about the rivalry with Jersey? What you mean the rivalry with Jersey? That's why we got Micah. Yeah, because he's the missing piece on the defense that we needed. You think they move Van Ness to defensive tackle? Jay Dova. It's a possibility. I believe that early on in the season, we're gonna see a lot of guys rotating all over the defensive line just to see where they fit best at. I think with the acquisition of Parsons, is going to make things a lot more interesting for the defense. So, yes, I do agree that it's a possibility Van Ness will play defensive tackle, but I actually don't see any individual literally playing that one specific spot on defense. I would like to see Rashawn Gary and Micah both playing linebacker at times, switching up, giving different looks to the offense is confusing them. I believe the defense will be way more exotic this year. The new jerseys that the NFL teams announced, like Rams got midnight jersey and helmets, and Bills got a cold snow version of the jersey and helmets. Oh yeah, I didn't know nothing about that pack. Is Dobbs good? I picked him up in fantasy football. Yes, Dobbs would have been is an excellent safe choice for you, Jonathan. He's a possession receiver who has great hands and runs beautiful routes. Yes, last year he did suffer 2 concussions during the season, which kind of hampered his stats and stuff like that. But I believe that you made a safe pick picking Romeo Dobbs. Just stopping by to show some love, brother. Raiders Nation, baby. Hey, Bay Area mobbing. Salute, brother. I appreciate you, man. Bet. Let me send you some in the Discord. Yeah, that's fine, brother. That's fine. Like I said, if y'all haven't already, we're literally 3 likes away from 30. It would be greatly appreciated if you guys could like the stream. $100 Cash App giveaway at 2K subscribers. I repeat, $100 Cash App giveaway at 2K subscribers. Well, Pack, I don't have Cash App. When's going to be the giveaway? Well, you join the giveaway by subscribing to the channel. If you want to like the stream, that always helps. I'll write a number between 1 through 1,000 on a piece of paper. Then, when the stream happens, which I'll post in my community post, I'll let you guys spam numbers from 1 through 1,000 on a live stream, subscriber only mode. Whoever guesses the right number, I'm going to send you either $100 through Cash App, $100 through Venmo, $100 through Zelle, or $100 through PayPal. And, we'll keep doing that for each milestone. I already did it for 500 subs, 1K subs. We're going to do it for 2K, 3K, 4K throughout the whole season. We're going to stream all types of games this year, all types of primetime games from Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night football, even Friday night Brazil game this Friday. We'll be live and direct right here on this channel reacting. And if you ever want to join me on any of the live stream, guys, feel free. All you got to do is just hit me up in the Discord, which I have posted the link on my community post. Or you can hit me up on my email, which is rdavid196@yahoo.com. And I appreciate the time that you guys give me. Van Ness breaking out this year. I agree. Buenas tardes, hermano. Saludo. Deseo Mexico. Stopping by to show some love. Viva Mexico, cabrones. Salute. Latino America. What's up, papi? Matthew B. Salute. Green Bay all day, baby. Parsons trade was a steal. Go Chargers. I see you, brother. Packers suck. It's not going to happen. Steelers for life. Hell yeah. Well, I got the Packers going against the Steelers. in the Super Bowl. Hey, guys, look. I just made this last YouTube short. It's actually, a sneak peek of us looking at Micah Parsons on the Green Bay Mother Loving Packers. Hit that like link for you, bro. Hey, Dana, big Eagles fan. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. We are 2 likes now from 30. Raiders, Easy E, salute. You see the Packers unveiled the old leather helmet design on the new helmets, and I love it, bro. Bringing it back old school. Right here, we're showing, Micah Parsons showing off some speed, some athleticism, some power. He's looked good, man. He looks good. Adam Schefter did report he's still battling with some back soreness and some back pain. But Micah Parsons even said that he's willing to take an injection in his back if it's needed to. This is literally the last YouTube short that I just posted, guys. So if you guys could go stop by and drop a like for that, it will be greatly appreciated. If you're not a fan of the Green Bay Packers, just still all love, man. I respect all teams from everywhere. I respect everybody from all walks of life, all different type of backgrounds, all different races, and I just want to have fun this season, man. It's going to be exciting. Even if the Packers don't make it to the Super Bowl, only one team's winning the Super Bowl. 31 other teams are going to be heartbroken. But this is a beautiful thing right here to be able to see Micah Parsons and the new look Green Bay Packers be able to do their thing, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, Jay Dova, the new helmets, bro, I'm a big fan of that, man. We're bringing back that old tradition, even though they're not literally the leather helmets, but they resemble them so much, bro, which is definitely a plus. Roger's going to get us back what he took from us. Hey, yo, you know what? I agree, man. I'm not saying that he's gonna win a Super Bowl, but I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna have more of a better year this year than he did the last 2 years with the Jets. The Jets are the Jets. The Steelers are kind of similar to the Green Bay Packers. They got a winning culture, known for many Super Bowls. Mike Tomlin's a great head coach. Aaron's in a great organization with a great opportunity to do something this year. So I agree with you. And I always want PG-33 was good stopping by real quick with the family right now. Excuse for the cough, guys. Last 3 days I've been dealing with a cold, so I apologize for that. You see, yeah, I read that. Oh, my mama, go Chargers. Rodgers is still legit. I agree, man. He's better than most of the quarterbacks in the league. Go Packers, go. Yes, sir, Reese. Threw for 27 touchdowns and 12 innings. That's still legit. Yes. Just the only thing that I worry about is that the Steelers need a better offensive line to protect Aaron, but also he has massive weapons on the offense, defense. Y'all ended up getting, what was that, Dre Slay. Y'all was able to get Jalen Ramsey. Y'all re-signed TJ Watt. So sky's the limit for the Steelers, man. Shout out to the Steelers fans. The Pakistan Chris Brown, I see you, brother. Milwaukee in the building, 414. I'm Puerto Rican, by the way, but I get it. A lot of people think that I look Arabic and shit, but I'm the best looking Arabic you ever seen in your life. Packers will be straight now. We got Parsons. Yes, yes, sir. Mulatto. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dolphins have an underrated defense. Yeah, shout out to the Dolphins, though. I see you, Astros. Salute, bro. Salute. Jalen Ramsey's gonna be a problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, everybody, drop your favorite sports team, your favorite NFL team down in the chat real quick. I want to see something. Oh, he already put it. Chargers, gang. Yo, Moo Moo. Salute, salute. What do you think about Cam Ward? I like his poise. Yeah, Cam Ward's a beast, bro. You talking about the quarterback for the Titans? I think he's gonna do good, bro. I think the Titans are gonna be another team rebuild mode that they put in the right pieces in there, and they're gonna do what they gotta do. All right, we're gonna read some of these off real quick. Now, Packers fans spawning out of nowhere, bro. I've been a Packers fan since I was 5 years old, Germ. I'm 33 years old, man. I've been seeing my team win a Super Bowl. I've been there through all the heartbreaks and stuff, man. I'm not spamming out of nowhere. So don't say that, bro. Maybe other fans, but not me. Mulatto, Packers, Astro Packers, Erie, Steelers. Mulatto, I'm from Wisconsin, bro. Shout out from Philly to Wisconsin. Hopefully one day I can make it out there, bro, after I heal 100% from my ankle injury. And, man, we could have a couple cold ones or something like that, bro. Enjoy some Packers football together. John Baird, Packers and the Falcons, Cheesehead Packers, Armhammer Steelers. Mark. Hey, Mark, I know you was a Bears fan. I probably forgot. You probably told me. Salute to Mark, man. That's my guy right there. Imagine a duo with Love and Pickens. That would be crazy. Word just broke out. Micah Parsons got back problems. Yeah, I already read that, Bobby. He's still suiting up. He's still suiting up Sunday. He's gonna take an injection. An injection. Been a Packers fan too, bro. Yes, sir. And I can show you him. His last YouTube show could show you that he's in practice and he's doing fine, bro. He will play. That's not a concern for us. What's your second favorite team if you have a soft spot for? My second favorite team would be the Los Angeles Rams because I grew up liking the Rams kind of because I got into football because of my father in 97. He used to always be playing Madden, always watching football and stuff, and he was a big Rams fan, and I kind of like the Rams a little bit. If that was supposed to be my second team, but I bleed cheese, baby. It's green and gold. I only got one team. But if I had to have a second team, it would be the Rams. I'm 35, Cowboys fan for life. Hell yeah, brother. Respect, respect, prayers. Packers got something good this year. Yeah, man. Appreciate that, bro. You're an honest Packers fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. I appreciate that. Corey, Stenson, Skull, big Vikings fan. I see you, brother. How did you become a Packers fan? Willie Will, I'm going to explain that right now. Do you believe back problems? You know how teams play tricks. He will be available and a problem come this weekend. Yes, he would, Jonathan. My second is the Colts, and I have AR-15 jersey. Matthew Golden from Texas with Green Bay. He's going to do great. Yeah, that's Agent Zero. He just changed his number to 0. Do you draft all Packers in your fantasy draft? Man, I'm going to be honest, man. I don't even play fantasy football, but I should, bro. A lot of people always ask me. Okay, my man, I'm out. Keep up the great work. Reese, appreciate you, brother, man. Hopefully I can see you for Thursday's reactions and the 3 Sunday games. starting with whatever's the 1 o'clock game, Packers and Lions at 4 p.m. Eastern, and then the primetime game Sunday. What do you think about Bryce Young? Will he make it past the hunt, or is he still in a bad situation? He's still in a bad situation, but I do expect them to win more games than they did last year. You think the Titans have any chance of the playoff? Because as a biased Titans fans, I think we definitely do. No, I think the Titans are definitely going to improve. Not sure if it's going to be playoff quality ready, but I can see the Titans at least going like 8 wins, 9 wins. Yes, sir. Y'all not beating Philly. I mean, that's an opinion, bro. Everybody's still 0-0 until the games are played. We're gonna see. But I respect your opinion. Yo, what do you think about CMC this year? I think as long as CMC stays healthy, you talk about Christian McCaffrey from the 49ers, he's still going to be a great valuable option for Brock Purdy in the passing game and in the running game, which would take a lot of pressure off of Purdy. Titans going to win anywhere to 3-6 games. I can see them winning anywhere between 7 and 9. The Dallas Cowboys, their division is not that difficult either. The Dallas, Jesus is King. The Dallas Cowboys are America's team and the most valuable team in the world. Well, the Packers should be the America's team, but I get what you're saying. Let's go. Hopefully, we'll win the South. It's pretty open, to be honest. Yeah, I think you just got to watch out for Tampa Bay. He is old and injury prone. Who you talking about, John? But yeah, back to Williams' question. The way I became a Packers fan was because back in '97 when I used to watch my dad always playing Madden. I used to just always watch him play his franchise. So then I started playing Madden out of nowhere because I just seen my dad playing Madden all the time. I don't know. I just seen that G, bro, and it was love at first sight. I used to play with the Cardinals a lot because my favorite color is red. But then when my dad bought me my first Packers jacket in my lunchbox, when he went to Dick's Sporting Goods, they had like all the teams back in the 90s, all the teams jackets and stuff like that. And my dad said, whichever team jacket you pick is the team jacket that's going to be your team. And I ended up picking the green and gold, baby. And it was love at first sight. And I shed tears for this team for years, bro. I'm happy for y'all, but you bugging if you think we ain't running it back. I mean, you still.
I'm an Eagles fan.
Yeah, that is an Eagles fan.
He's right.
Give me a tissue. I'm not saying you guys are not gonna run it back. You guys have a chance to run it back, but you just can't crown somebody. You gotta play the games, bro. You gotta play the games, Rec Addy, before you just crown them. Christian McCaffrey, yeah. No, we in the AFC South. Yeah, AFC South. Patriots for life. Hell yeah, man. You want too many Super Bowls. It's time for other teams to win Super Bowls. Patriots for life, but salute. Dude said hi. Salute. Chamba, salute. I don't know how to say your first name. I'm Puerto Rican. I can't read that good. Pac, I need that Madden game against Pac-Man, sir. I got you, Jonathan. We'll get it in soon. No Diddy. What do you think is going to win a game? The Giants or the Titans? I got the Titans beating the Giants, bro. The Giants have less talent than the Titans, in my opinion. The Titans have a pretty good defense, too. Patriots, I'm here. Charles, salute. I'm not a Green Bay Packers fan, but I just wanted you to know that Jesus is King, and he loves you. I appreciate that, man. He's our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without God, we are none. With God, we are everything. We're thankful to see another day because without God, I wouldn't even be able to be on live or here to talk to you guys, man. We're highly blessed, highly favored. And I know God got me here for a reason because back in October, I got ran over by a car. Should have killed me. And look, you can't even tell. If they win only one Super Bowl with Rodgers, how do you think they're going to do that much better with Love? Long struggles for you guys? Well, Love only played 2 years, and he dealt with injuries last year. So long Love struggles is not really Love long struggles. If you think 57 touchdowns and 22 NOs in the last 2 years is long Love struggle, I know a lot of teams wish their quarterbacks can do that. You know, he did have a better season than Patrick Mahomes. It's not just football is just not one player, bro. It's an ultimate team sport game. And with a top 10 offense, top 10 defense, and adding some improvements in that, babe, I'm on tissue. You know, I don't see no problems for the Packers to be able to do it. Remember, Rodgers only had one Packers team with a top 10 defense. It's an ultimate team game, bro. If freaking Trent Dilfer could win a Super Bowl and Brad Johnson can win a Super Bowl, why wouldn't Jordan Love can win a Super Bowl? Just make it make sense, you know? Nah, not you. Your dad? Oh, you talking about my pops? Owes you a game in Madden? Me too. God is king? Hell yeah, bro. Without God, we are nothing. Love is trash. That's a personal opinion. Have fun being third in the NFC for the next decade. That's an opinion. Your defense will not be able to stop the run. So a top 6 defense from last year, stopping the run, just lost Kenny Clark, who's on the decline and injured. Not going to be able to do that. Come on, buddy. Come better than that. If If you don't like what I gotta say, bro, you can, we need her generals that way. You can go to another stream, but if you're trying to rage bait me or get a reaction out of me, well, good luck with that. Yeah, that's what I was saying. LeBrady, Pablo Mendez, salute. What up, Packers Nation? I mean, if y'all guys don't like what I'm saying, if you're not Packers fans or, you're just trying to get under somebody's skin, I think you're in the wrong stream, brothers. You got to be able to run the ball in today's league, yes. And we got Josh Jacobs. And your fans are inbreed? Okay, bro. God bless you. Packers love from Toronto? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Caruso, appreciate it. Yo, what's up, man? Personally, I like the Chiefs, but I support everybody's favorite team. I appreciate that, Rice Prize. Likewise, bro. And look, every time I end the stream, bro, I always go back to look, and I go through the stream. And if you got a YouTube channel and stuff, whether it's a small or big channel, I will subscribe to you and show the support. Y'all guys will see. LeBrady must be a Dallas fan. F out of here. Yo, for real, bro. William, Dan Marino had about every best player that could be and have never won a Super Bowl. Yeah, look. And Brad Johnson and freaking Brad Johnson and freaking Trent Dilfer got a Super Bowl, so that tells you a lot. Rex Grossman made it to the Super Bowl, so that tells you a lot. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Salute, man. I got high hopes for you Steelers. These niggas sound crazy talking about a run defense gonna suck. Parsons gonna be defensive MVP. That's what I don't get, man. Who are you a fan of, LeBrady? Obviously, probably a Patriots or a Bucks fan. Yo, Bulldog in the building. Salute, LeBrady. Is a nose picker, by the way. I saw him digging for gold the other day. Play with it and eat it. Just saying, sheesh. Go to God is king. Yeah, bro. I always go to God, man. I pray to God each and every single day, bro. If it wasn't for God, we wouldn't even be here today, bro. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Other than that, guy, how y'all doing? We're doing good, man. Happy Labor Day, brother. I appreciate you. I just sub. I appreciate that, Rights Prods. I appreciate you. Matter of fact, I could probably go subscribe to you right now, Rice Prods. I got my other phone right here. I totally forgot. Go to channel. You got 27 subs. I'm your 28th sub, buddy. And I hope you keep grinding your YouTube and you have much success, bro. Yo, I'm a Colts fan. I hope Daniel Jones don't start. I'm scared. Yeah, I wouldn't want Daniel Jones on my team either. Hope you can stay healthy and everyone on the same page. Go Pack, go. Hell yeah. Health is going to be so important for each and every single team, bro, in the league, bro. Look at the Detroit Lions. No disrespect to the Commanders fans, but they beat a Detroit Lions team that was really injured, bro. That wasn't like the same Detroit Lions team that was really like rocking stuff in the regular season. So, but injuries are a part of the game. Everybody goes through it, All teams get injured. Packers were injured. Commanders were injured. Some were more injured than others. But I'm just saying, injuries and health does play a big part. Jonathan, Micah really isn't a run stopper, but we'll have a good run defense. Yes, sir. Go Pack, go. I own parts of my team because we are open team. my family and all have a part of the Packers. What's up, man? Hell yeah, bro. Go Pack, go, man. Salute my Packers, brother. They ain't have the best players. Parsons ain't gonna do shit, Green Bay. Do shit in Green Bay either. I mean, Django, he did stuff for the Cowboys. You can't say that. I'm a Vikings fan, but I support all fan bases. Likewise, me too. Reading area, Ralph fan, me too, bro. Respect. Parsons ain't gonna be a running defender. He gets sacks and turnovers. He's a game changer and he's a game wrecker. Who you think should start for the Colts? I still think you should start that young guy that y'all had from last year. I know he quit on the game. What's his name? Anthony Richardson or something like that. I still believe you guys shouldn't give up on him, bro. He's a solid quarterback. He can throw the deep ball. I mean, he is a little inconsistent, but every quarterback is different. You got to give them at least their second, their third, fourth year to really see if they hit the ground running. Look at Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts today, the Super Bowl MVP, ain't the same Jalen Hurts when he first started, Thank you so much. Needed it. No problem, brother. I got you, Rice. Green Bay definitely does a good job with developing their players. I'll give you that. Yeah, bro. I'm just surprised that we jumped off the porch and was able to make a splash, If MP automatically puts the Packers in the Super Bowl, then I think your head coach got 2 years to get it done, or he's done. 2 to 3 years. I agree with that. Detroit, one pride, baby. Good luck next Sunday, bro. Yo, Bobby, salute, man. Detroit Lions are a scary team. Hopefully we can catch y'all slipping week 1, bro. It's going to be a good game. Make sure to join us on the channel if you can, bro. If you want to go live for me for the Detroit game, I still don't have a Lions fan to go live with me and shoot the shit with. It will be much love and passionate. The only thing I do not accept, and I'm just saying this for anybody who ever joins me, I don't accept racism and I don't accept bullying on this channel. That's two things that we have zero tolerance for that would get anybody automatically banned. This is a channel about love, and I'm not talking about Jordan love, but everybody needs a little bit of love in their life. Go Cowboys, salute, salute. Yo, I have a Packers fan on my team and Dallas fan on my team, and now they have beef since Parsons. Yeah, see the Cowboys week 4, man. Shout out to the Packers from a Bills fan. Go Pack, go. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to the Buffalo Bills. Shout out Josh Allen and Jordan Love were the least sacked quarterbacks last year with 14 sacks. We don't need Micah for run defense. We're going to stop the run team. We were good stop the run team last season, last year without him. With him, the defense can only improve. Anyone says otherwise is Saudi Dallas fan. Not Saudi Dallas fans. There's a lot of people who wanted Micah Parsons on their team too. Or just bitter because he got traded to the Packers. If he would have got traded to the Jaguars or somebody like that, he wouldn't have had like that type of backlash. You get what I'm saying? Daniel Jones is the starter. Oh man, sorry for the Colts. Cardi Boy 29, right back at you. Bills and Packers are easily the two best fan bases. Hell yeah, man. I like the Bills. My boy Chris Robbins is a big Bills fan. Shout out to Chris Robbins. What's your reaction when the Packers let go of Aaron Rodgers? I was devastated. I was devastated. I watched Aaron Rodgers since he got drafted in 2025. Was so grateful that he fell into our lap, In '06, what was it? It was the '07 season. We went 13-3 with Brett Favre. And I believe it was week 10 on NFL Network. I was with my Uncle Charlie. Rest in peace, Uncle Charlie. And I had no belief in Aaron Rodgers at that time. And, he came in. He played good against Dallas after Brett threw 2 and got injured and was out for the remaining of the game. And he showed me something. He had accuracy and all that. My uncle told me, that's your future quarterback. You should be happy. And I watched Aaron, for his whole career, bro. 4 MVPs. I watched when we won the Super Bowl. I was so happy. I remember the year 2011. I thought we were going to repeat. Got crushed by the Giants in the divisional round. And, it was devastating. I cried. I'm not going to lie. I cried. I wear my emotions on my sleeves, and I love the Packers. I was frustrated because I didn't believe in Jordan Love how I believe in him now. Is Jordan Love a perfect quarterback? No, but Jordan Love is the right quarterback for our system, and he was the right draft pick for the Packers by our coach Matt LaFleur. But yeah, I was devastated when Rodgers left. If you're rocking with the other teams, I can't respect that. I respect other teams, but I ain't rocking with them. I feel you on that, bro. I do respect other teams. We back this year. Bang, bang. Niners gang. I see you, LeBron Ship. Salute, salute. Packers were a top run defense last year because of Kenny Clark was a great nose tackle. But also, A.A. Brown, Kenny Clark was injured last year, and he wasn't that effective last year. So I can't agree with that, A big part of that run defense being good was also because of Rashawn Gary, Edrin Cooper, Quay Walker, Luke Van Ness, and the other players around them. Kenny Clark is only one person out of the 11 on defense. So I can't agree with you 100%. Yo, Kev, salute, salute. I gotta go. Cheesehead TV, I appreciate you for being here. Cheesehead, appreciate you. Green Bay on top. Will, salute, salute. Hell yeah, baby. Go Pack, go till we DIE. That's no LIE. Okay, I gotta get ready for my game. See ya. I will join the next stream. Had fun staying. Yo, bro, good luck on your next game. Kick some butt, bro. Good luck. God bless you and your family, and happy Labor Day. Parsons is all tough. Good luck with that bum. I don't know if he's a bum, bro. 2-time All-Pro, 4-time Pro Bowler. 53 sacks in 4 seasons. Played 12 games last year. Still got 14 sacks. I don't know about that. Shit, Commanders fan base is the best. Hell yeah, everybody think that their fan base is the best. I'm going to say the Packers. Jonathan's going to say Commanders. Eagles, wifey. Y'all going to say the Eagles. It's all cool. All the fan bases are the best. There's not one fan base better than the other. Like, there's not one person in here in this chat that loves their team more than the other. Well, I know I cry for my team, but something I've been doing since I was 5. Gave up 2 first-round picks. Y'all playing for the chip now? Hell yeah, bro. 2 late first-round draft picks that we're not going to be missing. Yo, BTJ Pride, salute. The Niners definitely have a better fan base. Laughing out loud. I see you, bro. Dylan, any game that matters, Parsons was a no-show. Yeah, but that was with Dallas. Different strokes, different folks, different year. What up, Light Blue? Salute, salute. What's good with Light Blue? What's up? Extreme Ben. Colts or Cardinals in a game. Give me, ooh, that's kind of a coin flip. But if I was to put money on it, damn, that's a tough one. It could go either way, bro. It could go either way, 50-50. It's wild to say you don't need Parsons for run defense because they were great against the run last year. That's just ignoring the loss of Kenny Clark. Well, Kenny Clark was on the decline, bro. What are you talking about? How is that ignoring the loss? Kenny Clark is not really a loss, bro. He hasn't been the same since he got his contract. Y'all just want us to just believe what y'all say, bro. I watch the Packers, and any real Packers fan will tell you. I'm not just gonna tell you something that's not true. Laughing out loud. Imagine people saying Parsons not good. Laughing out loud. Who's your team edge rusher exactly? Vikings swept the cheese last year and have a better roster this year. Take your cheese glasses off, but it's the time of the year to be optimistic. I'll check back at the Lions. Laughing out loud. Have a blessed day, anyways. God bless, bro. Calvin Knight. God bless you, brother. Appreciate your comment, bro. Feel free to subscribe and join us anytime, bro. For any Vikings game, if you want to shoot the shit with me on a live stream, it'll be more greatly appreciated, bro. Go Pack, go. Gio, yes sir. Setback, salute. What's happening, Cuzzo? Dre Slay from the Bay, salute, Cuzzo. What's popping, bro? We 4 likes away from 50. What team are you worried about in your division the most, and who would you want to avoid in the playoffs? The team that I'm worried about the most in our division is the Detroit Lions. The team that I would like for us to avoid the most in the playoffs is the Eagles. Go Pack, go, yo! I can relate to you. Not the crying part, Jalen Hurts. Yeah, that was funny as hell. That was funny as hell. Yo, I was laughing when he said that to Cam though, bro. He violated Cam Newton. Didn't Cam Newton have that stupid look on his face? And I don't care what anybody says. Jalen Hurts is better than Cam Newton, bro. He got a Super Bowl. I don't care what nobody says. And I like Cam, but Cam Newton is not better than Jalen Hurts. And we could debate that right now for anybody in the chat without getting disrespectful. We could just talk football right now. I'm ready. I got clips in the chamber for Jalen Hurts. And I don't even like the Eagles. Skull Vikings, salute. Can you say chicken nuggets, beans, and chips? Chicken nugget, beans, and chips. Salute, Joseph. Parsons has played in 4 playoff games and did none. Yeah, but I was for the Cowboys. Like, I keep going back to this analogy. That's like Matthew Stafford not doing nothing for Detroit in the playoffs, but then going to the Rams and winning the Super Bowl. You can't compare it, bro. Different strokes for different folks. First time I never watched the Super Bowl since 1973. Packers, sick, laughing out loud. How you doing, Cuzzo? I'm doing good, Cuzzo, man. I'm a little sick. I've been dealing with like a cold the last couple days. Happy Labor Day to you and the Tenderoni. We're just here, highly blessed, ready for the football season, talking Packers. Hi, Booby. Yo, White Pride, salute. I appreciate you for pulling up, Cuzzo. Good fan banner here. I'll leave a like. Go Colts. Hey, Tiger Paw, salute, man. Subscribe to the channel. And just, we're going to be reacting to a lot of football games this season. All prime times and everything. Like I said, I like shooting the shit with the guys, bro. If Clark goes double team, though, he'll free up other guys. Yeah, that's true. Skull, how you doing? Oh, still feeling a little under the weather. Raiders all day. I see you, Cuzzo. Jonathan, what's happening? Bears, Browns, Jets fan bases are not the best. Prove me wrong. Shit, I'll die for my team. I feel you. Raiders are better. Hey, salute. Respect to the Raiders Nation. Matthew Golden or Jaden Reed? Jaden Reed, since he has a couple years starting, but overall, I'll take Matthew Golden. Higher ceiling. Kenny Clark's amazing, but his best years are behind him. That's true. We gotta go against Gibbs and Barkley. We need Parsons. Go Lions, Devin, salute. Going down week 1. Yeah, week 1's going to be a fucking movie. Go Pack, go. Are you from Green Bay, brother, man? No, I'm actually from Philadelphia, born and raised like Will Smith in the playground where he spent most of my days. But I've been a Packers fan since I was 5 years old. I'm 33 years young. I've been a Packers fan 28 years. Was able to witness us win the Super Bowl in 2010. And I cried a lot of years, because we got eliminated from the playoffs like a little baby. But it is what it is. That's my team, and I bleed cheese. Hurts never been better than Cam. Yeah, he's definitely way better than Cam. I'm about to show you right now. Looking like Odell and Mike Evans at the same time is wild. Damn, Devin. Facts, my guy. You keeping it a buck. Yeah, Hurts is way better than Cam. Yes, he is. How? Packers going to the Super Bowl in your dreams? Ah, man. At least a brother could dream, right? How is Micah Parsons on your team? Because we're the best team in the world. JD5 and squad. See y'all. One before the Super Bowl. For her, a little seeing Parsons went the Green Bay Pack. Gonna be a handful, no doubt. Appreciate you. Boo. Thank you for Kenny Clark. No problem. Thank you so much for Micah Parsons. I guarantee you, you guys are going to be missing Micah more than we are missing Kenny. 5 is the goal. Micah Parsons doesn't show up in the playoffs. Can't stop the run. Victor, he doesn't play defense alone. A Philly kid that ain't an Eagles fan. Damn, yeah, bro. It's tough, bro. I used to go to school over here down in Clara Barton and Francis Hopkinson School and Massbomb, and everybody used to give me a hard time, bro. I was literally the only Packers fan there. Thanks for Kenny Clark. Crazy work. Yeah, they can have Kenny Clark. I'm cool. I don't need him. We don't need him. Eagles ass. Eagles not ass, Jonathan. Then they put 50 on y'all. Yo, what's up, bro? Pack. Got good taste. I see you. Cowboys barely show up in the playoffs, Victor. Got a coat. Hey, bro, is Travis having 1.5 the season? You talking about Travis Kelsey? MC back and jacked. He'll miss 1.5. Nah, we'll see. We'll see. We got a good medical staff. He's almost caught up to the chat. Everyone say something. Yup. I had to just catch up because you guys were going crazy. Eagles ass is crazy work. Well, listen, I'm trying to debate the Cam Newton thing, but y'all guys keep going too fast for me. Vikes fans here. The Parsons pickup is huge. Reminds me of the Bears picking up Mac in 2018. I'm mad as fuck. We have to play him twice a year now. Straight game record. Hoping this cat hits expose the roster. Parsons' back is jacked. Yeah, but he's good, though. I'm going to show y'all how much his back is jacked real quick. I'm going to show you how much his back is jacked right now. That he's going to play Sunday and he's getting an injection in his back. I'm about to show y'all guys how messed up Micah Parsons' back is. We're about to see right now. The man's back is so jacked he can't walk, he can't do nothing, man. I'm telling you. His back is jacked. This is actually filmed from yesterday or today. Oh, man, his back is so jacked, guys. I'm telling you. He's going to look like a shell of himself. Oh, my goodness. We're so worried. His back is jacked. Oh, my goodness. His back is so jacked, bro. His back's so jacked that he's out there practicing, bro. Bendito. I feel bad for him, you know? Was good, Micah. Salute. Oh, yeah. Can't make a simple video to look okay, but it'll only start missing games. We'll see. Move up, then yes, the Cowboys will be happy that they made this trade, and Green Bay will kind of depressed, but that's dependent on how this year goes. I mean, this year doesn't even it actually doesn't depend with this year because Micah's 26, bro. Like, he's going to have other years to play with the youngest team in the NFL, so I get what you're saying, Kev, but that's not 100% true. Micah is going to be like how Barkley was to the Eagles. Reese, good choice. Definitely wouldn't want to be a Cowboys fan. Cowboys to the Texans fan. What's up? Yo, salute. Cam is greater than Hurts. All right, listen. My opinion, Cam Newton only had... How many seasons Cam Newton played? Like 11 seasons? He only had 2 good seasons in his short career. He only made it to the playoffs 4 times. The year he went 15-1 in the Super Bowl, he played at least 10 teams that were below 500. So you better make the Super Bowl. Well, his only opportunity to make it to the Super Bowl, he got spanked 24-10, bro. He couldn't even hop on a fumble. Jalen Hurts, Cam Newton completion percentage is about 55% for his whole career. Other than the season that he won MVP in his first year, his stats are trash. Cam Newton is not a good quarterback at all. And I don't want to hear about Cam Newton running because Jalen Hurts has more rushing touchdowns than Cam Newton. Go Pack, go. Cam can't win with the top-tier coach in New England. He's bad. Packers Super Bowl window is wide open. Yes, it is. Hoping for an injury on a player is wild. I hope Parsons is healthy, but my Vikes still win. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, hoping for injuries is kind of crazy work, bro. That's not good. Cam ain't played with AJ and Smith. That's not his problem, though. But the year that Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl, he had more Pro Bowl players than the Eagles, and that's a fact. You can look it up. Imagine if Cam Newton had a Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, but that's not his fault. He did have Jonathan Stewart and the other guy. Imagine Cam with the Eagles O-line. Cam still had more Pro Bowl players than the Eagles did his year. He couldn't do nothing. So we shoulda, coulda, woulda. We could imagine, Aaron Rodgers playing with the 49ers, but he didn't. You know what I mean? So we're gonna use that excuse for one player. We better use it for all players because how many times people shit on Aaron, and Aaron had the worst defense in the league for most of the part, or below average defense. So we're not gonna make excuses for some guys and not excuses for others. You know, you play for the team that you want. If you good enough, you elevate that team and win Super Bowls like Tom Brady. Who was Cam wide receivers? He did have a Greg Olsen though. He did have Steve Smith Sr. for a couple years, who was still solid. If he was maybe if Cam Newton was more accurate with the football, he would have won more games. You know, imagine Cam had a running back. He had two solid running backs, bro. Wasn't it Jonathan Stewart and somebody else? There's only a few teams in the NFC Green Bay has to worry about, and that's Philadelphia, Detroit, and maybe Minnesota. Now, I'd say Detroit. I meant Detroit, Eagles, and Commanders. I could say that. Cam was only good in the Panthers. He was so horrible in the Panthers and in the Pats. And he was only good for 2 seasons with the Panthers. His rookie season, the year he won and the year that he won MVP. Isaiah Bell, Bolts, and the Commanders. Yeah, I agree. Aaron is considered a GOAT. Yeah, but how many times do we hear people giving Aaron Rodgers a hard time for not having more Super Bowls, bro? You know? How many times, we gonna, play devil's advocate. We're gonna, give excuses for one guy. Oh, he wasn't on this team and all that. Cam Newton's not considered a GOAT, at least not in my eyes. And I don't care what Cam Newton did in college, because every pro player, everybody in the NFL says that the game is way faster in the NFL and it's a different game. Whatever you did in college, bro, we don't give a shit about that. We only care about what happened in the NFL. Excuse my language, kids and parents. I don't think the 49ers are going to be good. Me either. Steve Smith was old, but still, he was still a veteran. He was still putting up numbers. And the Commanders, Niners, most improved team in the league. Well, the Niners do got the easiest schedule coming up. Barkley had more rushing yards than both running backs. Hey, that's not his fault, though. Yo, go Pack. Yeah, okay, bro. No, they say Rodgers is not the GOAT because he ain't got multiple rings. Well, of course he ain't the GOAT. No, there's only one GOAT, and that's Tom Brady. Lifelong Niners fan. Rodgers would not have done anything with that Niners team. Bro, I believe Aaron Rodgers would have had 4 Super Bowls easily if his career was in the 49ers. Will Levis should play basketball. Cam was the AI of QB. Nah, come on, bro. How is he the AI of QB if he wasn't that good? You think the Eagles would have won if Saquon wasn't on the team? No, I don't think so. I don't think they. Honestly, I don't think so. I think Saquon elevated them to the next level, but that you still can't discredit Jalen Hurts. Why you think Jaden Daniels? Who you think is better, Jaden Daniels or Hurts? Of course, I gotta say Hurts because Hurts been in the league a little bit longer. He just fresh off a Super Bowl MVP. Let's see. Ask me that question maybe next season or in a couple more seasons. See what Jaden Daniels does. Does Jaden Daniels have better mechanics? Yes. As a quarterback overall, yes, I agree. But overall, right now, it's still too early in Jaden Daniels' career to make that assessment. Josh Sweat got robbed, though. Those mid-2009 teams were trash, dude. No, bro. What? When they had Patrick Willis and Harbaugh as coach, bro? What is you talking about? Rodgers only came in the league in 2005. He ain't starting until 2008. What are you talking about, dude? Come on, man. When they had Patrick Willis in the top and they had Singletary as their coach with a top defense, bro, they made it to a Super Bowl with Miller freaking Colin Kaepernick. You don't think they would have won with Aaron Rodgers? How about these Super Bowls that they went to with Brock Purdy or Garoppolo? You don't think they would have won with Aaron Rodgers? You're crazy, bro. You're crazy if you don't think that. MVP form of Aaron Rodgers at that. Come on. No, there was only one AI quarterback, and it was Michael Vick. I 100% agree with you, Kev. Appreciate you for saying that, Oos, because that's 100% correct. Teams prepare for Cam. Teams ain't worried about Hurts. People want him to throw. Well, look, teams want him to throw. You seen what he did to the Kansas City Chiefs last year. He lit their asses up. Exactly, because Jalen Hurts, just because he doesn't throw, don't mean the man can't throw. He's an efficient quarterback. And what he did, he waxed that ass. No disrespect to the Chiefs fans. MVP Rodgers got knocked out by the 97 Giants team in the playoff. But what I'm saying is, if he was on the 49ers, brother, he would have not been knocked out of the playoffs with that defense. Let's be real. What we talking about a Packers defense which wasn't good compared to a Niners defense was incredible, immaculate. Facts, you're right. Hurts never threw for 25 touchdowns in his career. He never had to though. But when he has to throw, he's an accurate passer and he gets the job done. The mid-2049ers had a good squad. They are the best linebackers. Patrick Willis. They had a good, solid running game. Yeah, they had Frank Gore in them. They had some good-ass receivers. They had the tight end. Exactly. What was the tight end's name? The boy with the dreads. I forget his name. He was nice. Vernon Davis. Let's be real. Mike Nolan's Niners teams was good. Harbaugh's. I'm talking about Harbaugh's Niners teams were good. Packers, sorry ass team, gonna get knocked in the divisional round. I see you, Mark. Then they had a good coach. I should have said good, real coaches. Vernon Davis. Yeah, Vernon Davis was a problem, brother. You think Jordan Love top 10? Yeah, I think Jordan Love top 10, but he's more like around 9, between 8 to 10. Easily quarterbacks I can name off the top of my head that I'll take over Jordan Love. Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. That's about it. I don't really see too many more quarterbacks. Maybe I'll still take Aaron Rodgers over him, but not this version of Aaron Rodgers. Smith had 4 coordinators in his first 4 seasons. Yeah, true. So, yeah, if Aaron Rodgers played for the 49ers in mid-2000, I could see Aaron Rodgers probably with 3 or 4 Super Bowls. That's what I'm saying. Jaden Daniels, I wouldn't put him above Jordan Love after 1 year. They basically had the same stats last year, and Jordan Love missed 3.5 games. So I can't say that. But if they do it again this year, if he proves and he comes out, throws over 30 touchdowns, goes far in the playoffs again, then, you got to put Jaden Daniels up there. You got to respect that man. You would be sick if Hurts was your quarterback? Not really, because, they'll put a scheme. He can run that RPO option. He's good with the tush push. JD5 missed a game and a half. Yeah, Jordan still missed more games than him and had the same amount of touchdowns as him. I'm back, brother. I appreciate that, Coles. So imagine if Jordan would have played all them games. Jordan would have easily had 30-something touchdowns again. Like I said, last 2 seasons, he only played about, 29 and a half games. Because he left the Jacksonville game early and the Texans game. He was injured. He didn't play 2 games against the Titans and it was another team. So, yeah, Jordan Love would have easily had 30-plus touchdowns again. 5 had 900 yards and about 7 rushing touchdowns as well. Yeah, but, he's a rushing. When I talk about quarterbacks, we're not talking about running the ball, bro. With what you can do throwing the ball. And Jaden Daniels is a great quarterback. But let's see. We seen RG3 have a great rookie year for the Commanders, whether he ended up. So let's just see Jaden Daniels do it again. And then he'll get the proper praise. Remember, Jonathan, I was advocating for Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is my guy, even though I'm not a Commanders fan. Jerry Jones have a potion of immortality. Yeah, bro. Jerry Jones been like 90 years old for like the last 30 years. When Rodgers was drafted by the Niners, offense was trash. Rodgers sat behind Favre. Yeah. But we're not talking about that, brother. We're talking about the years where the Niners were good. If Aaron Rodgers was on those teams, he could have easily won 3 or 4 Super Bowls. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about him getting drafted. We're talking about the years that the Niners were good. If Rodgers was on their team, he could have won Super Bowls. Now, do you have a point? Maybe we don't have the same Aaron Rodgers because he sat behind Favre that he would have in 49ers. Then I give you that. Then Jay Buss, I give you that. If he was drafted by the 49ers, who knows? Maybe he's not the Aaron Rodgers that he is by sitting behind Brett, learning from a legend. I'll give you that 1,000,000%. I can't argue that. Well, I can't debate that because it's never an argument. Keep on grinding, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that, Cole. Difference between 5 and RG3 is we have a fake offense for him. 5 is a real quarterback that can run. I mean, only time will tell. Such a great pickup to take Packers to the next level. Hell yeah, Jonathan. JD5 can throw too. Yeah, he can throw, and he got good pocket presence. He has very good pocket presence. Guys, if y'all haven't already, we've been live for a little bit over an hour. We're 8 likes literally away from 60. If you could double tap the screen, hit that like button. We got a $100 Cash App giveaway at 2K subscribers. Hey, Pat, how could I join the giveaway? All you have to do is like the stream, which is not mandatory. subscribe is definitely a must, because what I'll do is once I reach 2K, I'll make a community post. I'll also title the stream Cash App giveaway. Well, Pack, I don't have a Cash App. Well, this is how you do it. You join the stream. I'll write a number between 1 through 1,000 on a piece of paper. You guys will spam in the chat numbers between 1 through 1,000. Once I see the correct number, I will show the number. I will either Cash App you, Venmo you, PayPal, or Zelle you $100 live and direct on the stream. Then we're going to screenshot it and make a community post of it. Then we'll continue to do that for 3K, 4K, 5K, 6K subscribers. If you ever want to go live with me on a stream like this and debate, shoot the shit, or react with me on any NFL games coming up this season, starting with the Eagles versus the Cowboys Thursday night, all you got to do is reach me out in my Discord or my email. My Discord, the link is right on my last community post. All you have to do is click that and it'll take you straight to the server. If you don't have a Discord, you can reach me in my email, which is rdavid196@yahoo.com. All the love and support is greatly appreciated, guys. Pac-Man lit today. I appreciate you, man. These football streams have been lit, bro. I love talking football, man. I love reaching out to all different fan bases, people from different states, different walks of life, man. Brings us together in all the sport that we all love and support our teams. No, he couldn't beat the Giants in 2011, so what makes you think he could have won with any defense? How many years as a favorite did he choke? Well, bro, did he get blown out in that game or did he lose by 3? So to say that he couldn't have won with a top tier defense that could have made a stop is kind of like, outlandish. RG3 was a read option. It was a tricky offense. Yeah, it was a definitely different offense. 5 can read defense. He protects the ball. Yeah, he does. Only 9 interceptions. Pac-Man lit today. Woo! Daddy. Salute. Showtime. Whoever hit the 53rd like, I appreciate you. How you feel about y'all offense? You talking about the Packers offense? I'm hoping for a great season for the Packers. Okay, you will like Daddy. My stream ended. It froze up on me. Damn, Oos. What's going on with that? The YouTube guys trying to take you off? Fly, Eagles, fly, Habib. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's go. Wife be an Eagles fan, man. Don't get her started. You gotta be starting something. You gotta be starting something. You gotta be starting something. How you doing, Pops? Laughing out loud. Go Colts. Eli, salute. Papa Packers. Pops is in the stream? I didn't even see him. Pac-Man. My sister starts 7th grade tomorrow. You gonna make fun of me making her lunch again? Laughing out loud, just killing. Man, make her peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Oos, and you better cut the crust off. You better cut the crust off because my niece don't. Yeah, get her Crustables. My niece don't like crust on her PB&Js. I'm just joking. Eagles, hey, I see you, Habib. Laughing out loud, true. I was calling you, Pops. Oh, shit. Go, Pack, go. Oh, man, laughing out loud. Yeah, man, my niece don't like, and you better pack her 2, a OJ and 2 bottles of water, too, and an apple. Damn, Micah Parsons went to the Packers. Hell yeah, yeet. Definitely need that. What up, Jonathan? I appreciate you guys for being here, man. Shoot your shot, man. Shoot me any questions you want. The Packers, Jordan Love, Micah Parsons are prime and ready to take the Packers to the promised land. The top 10 offense from last year, top 10 defense from last year is ready to make some splashes this year. With the acquisition of Matthew Golden and Micah Parsons, it's going to be good. Your house is divided. Oh, man, yeah, she's a big Eagles fan, bro. I can't hate on her. She's a defending champion. She told me all last year what you was telling me, babe.
I'm going to the Super Bowl.
And now she's telling me that y'all going to repeat, bro. I got to live with this. You know, my ears are bleeding every time. You know what I mean? I started stressing so much that my hair turned blonde. That's how much I was stressing. You know what I mean? Every time she said they going to the Super Bowl, I want to just throw a temper tantrum and just drown myself in the toilet. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy work. Chill, NFL. Salute. Isaiah's laughing. Eagles fans are so delusional. Week 2, Packers versus Commanders. Whoever hit the 54th like, I appreciate you. We're literally 6 likes away from 60. Double tap the screen. Make sure y'all hit that like button for a brother. Pack, did you see Micah practice earlier today? Yes, Oos. Yes, and I will show it again, bro. If y'all could kindly... Oh, we got the 51 likes that we wanted on it. This is Micah Parsons, man. Making some noise. This is a YouTube short that I dropped earlier. If you guys would like to kindly hit this short, hit a like, it'll be greatly appreciated. You got Micah Parsons showing off speed, showing off athleticism, showing off, the skill set, showing off some power. The man's a specimen, bro. The man's a specimen. He will be suited up for week 1 against the Kittens. I'm at the Lions. And it's going to be a hell of a game because the Detroit Lions are nothing to play with. The Detroit Lions are nothing to play with. We'll show it again. If y'all can kindly, I liked it. Hey, chill NFL. I appreciate that, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing out there. He looks beautiful with the green and gold. Number one defense. He's gonna lead us to. You know, BD Parsons. I'm gonna let y'all figure that out. The initials BD Parsons. Gonna let y'all figure it out. And that's the man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour, man. It's go pack go. We locked and loaded. He's ready, man. He's ready to make. He's ready to prove something to Jerry Jones, man. That he should have got paid that money. Jerry Jones, you want to act funny? You got CTE, Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones gotta have CTE, man. I'm telling you, because to give up a player like Micah Parsons, those are generational talents you do not trade. You do not trade a TJ Watt in his prime. You do not trade a JJ Watt in his prime. You do not trade what's his name, Hutchinson, for the guy from Detroit in his prime. Those are stuff you just don't do. Those are just no-nos. You just don't do that, bro. And Jerry, you're gonna pay the price. Good boy. Extreme Ben, salute. I like that. I appreciate it. Bach already beat Love head-to-head in the playoffs. Yes, he did. Yeah, it's okay, Oos. I was 54. Thank you. Into Goku. Yeah. They had me stressing so much, they turned me into Goku, son, man. Thank you, Kev. It ended on me. So, laughing out loud, we beefed up our offensive line of Parson. Then he leaves, right? Give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeet. Showtime. Parsons going to be gassed out by midseason. Bosa held out too. Took him an entire season to get in football shape. Hey, man, Parsons and Bosa is two different people, man. We're not going to wish bad juju on our guy. Oh, I know. I'm rocking with Micah Parsons. I'm going to get me a Micah Parsons jersey. And this go pack go to we DIE. That's no LIE. And I believe he's going to be the missing piece that we needed. For when we go against these top teams like the Lions and the Eagles, we'll be able to get some pressure because unlike Dallas, we got an edge rusher on the opposite side in Rashan Gary, who is not elite, but he is still pretty freaking fracking good, bro. And he could get to the quarterback. Man, no one puts respect on my quarterback. Justin Herbert, I'm sorry, bro. I just got to see more out of Justin Herbert. Don't get me wrong, Oos. I always wanted Justin Herbert to do good. But he just never got over the hump for me. I think he's been in the league for like 6 or 7 years. We need to see something this year from Herbert. Pack, how's your Pops been? Pops is doing good, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for asking. Ooh, Pops doing really good. He's still battling, through his conditioning. But, it takes time for it to heal. And next month will be a month since he had his surgery for the liver transplant. So I appreciate Bro Feller and everybody who prayed for Pops. Thank you very much. Micah, busted dog? Oh, come on, Whooper. Come on, man. That's not true. Green and yellow, yes, sir. Green and golden, baby. We are 4 likes away from 60. If y'all could kindly double check, hit that like button. It'll be greatly appreciated. All fans of all NFL teams are more than welcome here. If you believe in Jesus Christ, hit the like button. If you love the Green Bay Packers, hit the like button. And if you're a fan of an NFL, you just love football in general and love having good football conversations, hit that like button, and good luck to everybody's team this year. Parsons a great pass rusher, but I see many times he gets bullied when you run the ball at him. Well, Philio, he's not going to be – is he going to play 1 on 11 or is he going to 11 on 11 football? That's what I want to know. Is he going to be with a top 6 rush defense or he's going to be with a bottom 6 rush defense this year? Last year, the Cowboys was bottom 6 in the league, and last year the Packers were top 6 in the league. Unless somehow they switch places, then I just don't see that happening. I just dropped a like for you, so onto the short. I appreciate that, Oos. Yeet. Easy's going to be for Parsons playing with all the talent. 5. He been in the NFL for 5 years. Oh, I thought it was a little bit longer. My bad. Yeah, come on, Herbert. It's time for you to turn up, bro. Usually by your 3rd year, you're supposed to be making some noise. This is Love's 3rd year. Love, you better get it together, Jordan Love. Bet too much money on you. Praying for your dad, Pac-Man. I appreciate that, Yeet. Appreciate that, Oos. Yeah, I miss Pops. Hope he's in good health and spirits. Yeah, don't worry. Y'all gonna see Pops soon, man. You'll see him on a live stream soon. Hell yeah, Pops is doing better. Hell yeah. I see that happening. Yo, what up? Madden Guy 81. Salute, 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 brother. I appreciate you bros for pulling up, man. For real. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. How many of y'all are excited for the NFL season, man? How many of y'all spam W's in the chat real quick if you're excited for the NFL season? Packers should use him at linebacker, but move him around, especially on passing downs. Yes, for sure. We are definitely going to do that because Jeff Hafley is known for that. You know, he's going to send exotic pressures, blitzes, and he's going to come up with a beautiful scheme for him. W's, I appreciate that, bros. Thank you. Thank you. 7 Falcons, 6 Rams, 5 Commanders. 6 Rams, 5 Commanders, 4 Lions, 3 Bucks. Hold on, you put more teams. Falcons, Rams, Commanders, Lions, Bucks, Packers, 49ers, Eagles. I think you put 8 teams, brother. Unless I'm reading it wrong. Packers should use him. Read that. Me. WWWW. Thursday night is on the way. We're literally 3 days away from Thursday night football. Who y'all got winning, chat? You got the Eagles or you got the Cowboys? Spam that in the chat. Just put whoever y'all think is going to win. Eagles or Cowboys? Respectfully, I'm going to say the Eagles. Not because of wifey, because I think they're just a better team right now for week 1. Nah, Jonathan, they're going to start 6-1 because they lose in week 2. I like Jordan Love. He's a good quarterback. Hell yeah, Madden God, for real. Praying for your pops. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Parsons hurt, but he's playing, brother. And I just made a YouTube short of him practicing. So if you want to take a look at that, brother, feel free. Everybody's just taking that news from Adam Schefter and running it away. I know y'all scared of Micah Parsons, but he's playing, brother. He's playing. I know y'all nervous. Y'all scared. We got the league nervous. Well, don't worry. He's playing, man. Don't worry about our players. He's playing. Dallas doesn't have enough firepower to hang with the Eagles. Cole says Eagles. Man, God said Eagles. Jonathan, Cowboys upset. I'm surprised. I'll take Philadelphia. I see you, bros. I'll take the Eagles. He will be good. I got the Cowboys. I'm sorry I have to go. Cowboys because my mom's favorite team. I see you, Oos. F the Eagles. Jonathan said F the Eagles, babe. He a Commanders fan.
Oh, no wonder. That's okay. We'll give them the upset on Thursday when the Eagles win their first game.
Wifey said the Lord's going to forgive you for your sins, Jonathan. Wifey said the Lord going to forgive you for your sins. Yo, Chill NFL. What's up, brother? Hi, man. Did I miss one of your comments? 32 NFL teams, only one Super Bowl champion. Facts, William. I always preach that all the time. You're 100% correct. Hell yeah, man. Do you like Jaden Daniels? Yeah, I like Jaden Daniels. And Oos knows that. Jonathan, you know that. There's no way, even though sometimes I don't agree with everything they say about Jaden Daniels, Oos know that. Jonathan knows. And I told Jonathan, that's your quarterback. That Monday night game against the Cincinnati Bengals. Jonathan, what I told you, that's your quarterback. He made me a believer. When I saw his face, now I'm a believer. Out of chase, I'm out of my mind. And I'm in love with Jordan. Jordan Love is my guy. Me and wifey went to Fridays, 2 days. Today, the owner was a Commanders fan, gave us a discount. Yeet. Salute. Eagles are for real. Yeah, the Eagles are the real deal, Holyfield. Ooh, some mac and cheese. You know I'm a cheesehead. Cheese is my weakness. You know that, man. You know that, Tony. You know, man. You know? He's cracking up. Y'all cracking up over there. I make the best mac and cheese. You better get it right, Skittlehead.
Yeah, right.
The Seahawks. Salute, Dan. Eagles are for real. Do you like Jaden Daniels? Yes, I do. Yo, what's good? Matthew Golden, salute. We 9 likes away from 70, guys. If we can reach our goal, that'd be greatly appreciated. I wouldn't be surprised if this year the AFC takes the Super Bowl. Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, it's been basically a coin flip, 50-50. I'm back again. I appreciate you, brother. I'm still in pain losing to the Eagles in the Super Bowl because of Bill's stupid call, shaking my head, laughing out loud. Shrek, 2 days in a row. Yes, sir. Actually, it's been, I think, 4 days in a row I've been streaming. Good singing. I appreciate that, brother. And I appreciate you. And I love you. Pack, you need a 5 jersey, bro. You will look good in it. Pause. I'll get me a custom Packers 5 jersey that says Rodriguez in the back. Yeah, definitely. I might get one. I might start getting jerseys from different players that I like. I do like Jaden Daniels. Do I wish y'all lose to the Packers every time we play that? Hell yeah, G. Do I wish y'all success? If y'all go 16-1 and y'all lose to us week 2, hey, I'm cool with that. And get eliminated by us in the playoffs, I'm fine with that, Jonathan. At least you can still say y'all went 16-1. You know? I think the Broncos could be a sleeper. Yes, definitely. I got the Denver Broncos being a sleeper team, bro. The Denver Broncos is really a good team, bro. Like, people fall asleep on their defense. Bo Nix is a nice, good, solid quarterback, bro. He got the poise. He got the accuracy. He can move in, out the pocket, throws from all different type of platforms. I definitely like Bo Nix. Yeet. Hey, do you know if Micah Parsons is going to play Sunday with his back? Yes, Micah Parsons, it is stated that he will play Sunday against the Lions. He will take an injection in his back if needed. And Matthew Golden, if you want to see how Micah Parsons looked in practice today, all you got to do is go to my last YouTube short and hit a like. Well, you don't have to hit the like. You hit the like if you want to, but you'll get to see some of the movement. Or I could just show it to you guys. Again, are you from Green Bay or are you just a real fan? I'm from Philadelphia, born and raised, and I've been a Packers fan since '97, since I was 5 years old. That's 28 years strong being a Packers fan, bro. I love the green and yellow. I bleed cheese, baby. I got my baby Bart. I got my Packers hats. I got my jerseys, and I got my Packers shirts. I got my Packers cup right here. You know, I love the Green Bay Packers, bro. This is my team. Oh, hold on. Somebody's about to get beat up, bro. Babe, where's my Packers cup at? Oh, we're about to throw hands. I'm going to have to find it for y'all guys on the next stream. Oh. You think I moved it when we empty out the cabinets? Oh, I'm sick now. Hold on. I'm mad now, chat. We got to find it. I paid good. I know. I paid good money for that, man. No, it ain't alright. I'm gonna have to buy me another one if I can't find it. I'm gonna give you a Stone Cold Stunner and punch you in the head like last time. No, Oos. I make the best mac and cheese. I'm gonna have to try it. Who's your Super Bowl prediction? Packers versus the Steelers. Reed going to be the wide receiver number 1 this year. I still think Romeo Dobbs should be our number 1 receiver, but it might go to Matthew Golden from everything I've been hearing in reports in training camp and OTAs, etc. I'm thinking about getting a custom Patriots jersey with BRG on the back. That'll be nice. Or Showtime in the back. That'll be love. I would definitely give y'all week 2 if we could get the second game. Oh, no, Jonathan. Yes, indeed. Hell no. Should have been a Birds fan. Come on, Sam. At least Wifey's a Birds fan. Is that good enough? At least Wifey's a Birds fan. Hey, guys, if y'all could please just take a moment and double tap the screen and hit the like button for the algorithm. It'll be greatly appreciated, guys. Honestly. Okay, thank you about the Micah Parsons info. Yes, definitely. Do you have a cheese head? No, unfortunately, I don't. I do have a baby Bart doll, though. Y'all want me to get it? I do have a baby Bart doll. Say what's up to baby Bart. This is my buddy right here. This is my guy right here. Baby Bart been through a lot with me, man. Through the good, through the bad, through the ugly. You know, after the playoff heartbreaks, he cleans my tears for me. You know, baby Bart is the truth, right, buddy? Is that a Packers punching bag? No, that's just a regular punching bag right there. It should be a Packers punching bag. You definitely got to be tough to survive being a Packers fan in Philadelphia. Yeah, you do, man. I've been going through it since I was a kid. Chill, NFL, message retracted. We should do a football pool each week We guess who wins all the games and end this year, and the person who guesses the most who wins the prize. I will start that if you guys are interested in football pools. I would make them, and we could just put all the brackets on the community post or in the Discord. Hit a one in the chat if you're interested in that. If we can get enough people for that, we'll do good. For what? What you mean, Isaiah? Steelers? Yeah, Packers Steelers. Yo, salute Packers in chat. Yo, Rage, if you could hit the like button for me, it would be greatly appreciated, guys. We're literally 7 likes away from 70, please, guys. Do you and wifey bet when y'all teams play each other or like adult shit or chores? Yeah, we do. I be losing all the time. I'm from California and I like the birds. Yeah, salute, brother. Steelers not going to the Super Bowl. That's just my opinion, you know. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I respect their loyalty to the Eagles. Earlier, you called her a skittlehead, so that's all I'm gonna think of. Laughing out loud, laughing out loud. Packers ain't even going. Hey, you know, that's an opinion. You know, they could go, they could not go. They have an opportunity to do. You know, it's like I could say the Commanders are not going, but you might think they are going. So it's the same thing. Laughing out loud, here comes Baby Bart. Just like Grandma, just like Grandma, Baby Bart. Packers going to be our punching bag week 2. All right, we're going to see. Keep that same energy. Pac-Man, ask Bart what he thinks about Micah Parsons. Laughing out loud. I think a lot of people are hating on Micah right now. At one point, he was the best defensive player in the league. He was 11 from heaven. He couldn't do no wrong. But now all these haters are coming out of the woodworks because he ain't go to their team. You know what I mean? They was over there drooling out the mouth, thinking he was going to Detroit or he was going to stay with Jerry, thinking that they were best friends. But nah, motherfuckers, he's with the best team in the world right now. Go Pack, go, and we going to win the Super Bowl. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Suck it. Hey, calm down. What I tell you about that, man? You be acting up sometimes, bro. This guy's a hell of a character, bro. I don't know. You put 1 in the chat. 1, I already hit the like button. I appreciate that. Ask Baby Bar what Grandma. Ask Baby Bar just like Grandma about Micah Parsons' favorite college team. Unfortunately, I don't have one. Michigan. Why you think that? What you mean, Isaiah? You talking to me? Does wifey want me to make a bet for Thursday's game? I got the Cowboys. Ooh, bro, fella said you want to bet Thursday? What's wrong with Parsons' back? Yeah, he's just dealing with a little bit of back tightness and soreness, but he's going to be good. He's going to play week 1. I will go drop and show the short again of him. Oh, true, Oos. When we going to do the stream, Oos? For all we know, the Titans could win it all. Oh, man, Jonathan, Showtime, True. Everybody cracking up. Suck it. He's funny. Oh, man. Yeah, he be acting up, bro. Sometimes he be trying to steal the spotlight. So I be trying to tell him to relax because I can't control what comes out of his mouth. You know what I mean? I literally can't control what comes out this crazy guy's mouth. I got Lions week 1. Hell yeah, bro. I got the Packers week 1. We got to be careful with that back issue, man. Yeah, definitely. But if y'all want to see what Parsons is cooking up and what he's doing for practice-wise for the Green Bay Packers, which is freaking fracking amazing. You know, here's a nice little preview. And like I said, guys, if y'all ever want to chop it up with me on a live stream, all you gotta do is hit me up on my Discord. The link's on my community post. Feel free to go join the Discord. That way we can communicate before NFL games, and you could go live with me on reactions. Also, if that doesn't work, you can hit me up on my email, which is rdavid196@yahoo.com. In addition, we're doing a $100 Cash App giveaway at 2K subscribers. You be like, Packers, well, how could I join? You could join, which is not necessary. You could just hit like, but you must subscribe because I will do a live stream just like we're doing right now. And I will put it on only subscriber mode. Then I'll write a number between 1 through 1,000 and I'll put it down on a piece of paper. I will let everybody in the chat spam numbers from 1 through 1,000 until somebody guesses it correctly. Once you guess it correctly, I will either Cash App you, Venmo you, PayPal you, or Zelle you $100. We'll screenshot it, we'll put it on the community post, and then we'll keep doing that same giveaway for each milestone ahead at 3K, 4K, 5K, 6K, 7K, 8K, 9K, etc. It's going to be a fun season, and this is a sneak peek of Micah Parsons. If you want to check out the YouTube short, you can see it more clear on my last short. Hit a like button for me. It'll always be greatly appreciated. Right here, Micah Parsons, first look with the Packers #1 jersey, showing off speed, showing off athleticism, showing off some power, which is always greatly appreciated. What you think the Packers' records would be? I'd say 13-4. At worst, 10-7. At best, 15-2. But I think we fall in the middle at 13-4. But it's much love, guys. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. That's not far-fetched to think, Isaiah, when we finished 11-6 last year, and we could have easily won 2 or 3 of those games, which we could have had that record last year. So it's not far-fetched for me to think that. If you think we're falling anything lower than 10-7, then, my friend, I don't know what to tell you. Isaiah, I just don't know how you're so confident about the Commanders. When y'all beat a wounded Lion teams, got dropped 50 on y'all by the Eagles. We never got dropped 50 on us by the Eagles. And literally, you was one Hail Mary away for having the same record as the Packers last year. So I don't... Jair didn't even play. Jair only played like 6-7 games the last 2 seasons. Why do you think... Isaiah, do you even watch Packers games, bro, that even have an opinion? The unbiased opinion. No, bro. Nah. Because the offensive fumbling, everybody had injuries, everybody was going through. Y'all played a wounded Lions team, bro. Y'all didn't even play the real Lions. So I don't know, and then the Eagles dropped 50 on y'all. Y'all couldn't even stop the tush push. Like, at least my squad didn't have 50 put on us. Like I said, y'all went 12-5. We went 11-6. Y'all were one Hail Mary from the Bears that y'all should have lost that game from being 11-6 too. Y'all beat a wounded Lions team, and then y'all got y'all shit beat in by the fucking Eagles. So I don't know where your confidence is coming from. Nah, never that. All right, let's see y'all. Bet y'all don't put 50 on us week 2. I bet you don't put 50 on us week 2. Bet $100 y'all don't put 50 on us week 2. How much you trying to bet? Put your money where your mouth is. Appreciate the live. About to take it down. If you need anything, you got my number, brother. Got you and your family in my prayers. Bears Nation, Packers Nation. You already know, Mark. Love you, bro. Get some rest, Brody. Packers definitely a good team and contenders. Philly D, appreciate it. I can bet we will win. All right, no. Bet 100 y'all don't drop 50 on us. You just said you'll drop 50 on us. Bet 100 y'all won't drop 50 on us. You talking all that hot shit. Who on the Packers defense can guard Terry? Bro, it don't matter, bro. It's a team game. Let's see if Jaden Daniels even going to have time to throw the ball. Let's see. 100 tackles, the Packers don't make it to the Super Bowl. Kyle, that's not the bet we made, brother. So, you know what? I might mind your business, man. Kyle, who's your team? Who's your team? Watch this. Watch me get him right here. Who's your team, Kyle? Let's go. Since you got something to say, tough guy. We got Lamry Tunsil from Micah. Bro, Micah. All right, bet $100 the Ravens don't make it to the fucking AFC Championship game. Bet $100. Bro, you think Micah's just going to line up in front of Tunsil every play, bro? Come on, use your brain, bro. We're not going to use him like Dallas used him. Lions going to win. I see it. Bet. All right, bet. Don't go nowhere, bro. Hit me up. If you're serious about the bet, hit me up on my email, rdavid196@yahoo.com. That way we can lock it in, and you don't have to hide from me when y'all don't make it to the AFC Championship. Isaiah, Jaden is tough, and if you win, you get your bread. So if I win the bet, I want my money. Isaiah, Jaden is tough, but you can't match Buffalo. Let's be real, Oos. If it's a new year and last year is the past, that's facts. That's facts. This guy talking about Tunsil like if Micah's just going to be on one spot on the defense. We're going to use Micah everywhere, brother. He's coming through the middle. He's coming from the left side, through the right side. Wifey wants to bet me week 1. I got the Cowboys. I got to ask her again. Washington better be worried about the Giants and the Eagles. Lions going to win. Yo, Isaiah McKinney and the pass rush. It's insane. Yeah, and Evan Williams, bro. We got a squad, bro. I don't know who these people think we are. Our rookie is a beast, too, on the O-line. All right, let's see how much of a beast he's going to be when we play y'all week 2. Ravens won't make it past Buffalo. Ravens not making it past Buffalo or the Chiefs, bro. I don't even think they're making it past the Steelers this year. But that's just my opinion. Just don't take my opinion like that's just my opinion. Fucking Ravens might make it to the Super Bowl against the Packers or against another team. You know, anything can happen, bro. Everybody's 0-0. I do want my boy Jair to do good though. That's my boy Jair. So I hope Jair has a career year for y'all. I forget that guy's name. What's his name? Kyle. Bro thinks Tunsil saving the game. That's what I'm saying. Commanders ain't worried about no one. All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Ravens versus Commanders Super Bowl. All right, that could be a good Super Bowl matchup. Dallas didn't use Micah to his strengths. That's facts, especially last season. They ain't making past the Steelers. Oh man. Yeah, Jair's a dog, bro. I wanted us to keep him, but he just can't stay on the field for us, Kyle. That's the crazy part, man. Jair is a freaking Pro Bowl talented player. Razor, salute. What's up, brother? Salute. Look, Kyle, if you want to join me for the Packers and Ravens game, join my Discord, bro. We can go live together. Or hit me up on my email. How you join the Discord? My last community. I'll holla pack. Love the football talk. You already know, Donathan. Love you, bro. Have a great day. Go Commanders. Go Packers. You can hit me up on Discord. Where I have the community on my community post. I have the link. You just click there. It'll take you straight to my server. Or you can hit me up on my email, which is rdavid196@yahoo.com. Everybody's welcome. All fan bases. We can shoot the shit. Talk football. There's 2 rules that I got. No racism and no bullying. I'll be there during the Commanders game. Hell yeah, Isaiah. I want all the Commanders. You know, we just talk shit, bro. If you want to join me on the live stream, you're more welcome to. Like, who on y'all defense is guarding Watson, Jacobs, and Love? Ooh. Let's not forget about Tucker Kraft and Luke Musgrave. I like Lamar because he plays for Louisiana, Louisville, in college. But I'm not a big fan on the Ravens this year because of the Bengals. Who that said they gonna beat them Bengals? The Bengals is one of the teams I predicted will beat the Packers at home this year. That's one of our 4 losses I predict that we're gonna have. I feel like Minnesota will split with Minnesota. We'll split with Detroit. And I think we'll lose to the Broncos. Bro said Watson, isn't he injured? Yeah, I think Watson's coming back week 4, though, for the Cowboys. The Bengals don't have a defense. Yes, the Bengals do not have a defense, bro. You are not lying about that. Do you like Josh Jacobs? I don't like Josh Jacobs. I love Josh Jacobs. I just don't like him. I love him. I love me some Josh Jacobs. He's a beast. He's a man among boys. Minnesota versus Packers, NFC Championship. Carter, that could happen. Possibility. Anything can happen, bro. You can mix and match Minnesota versus Commanders, Packers versus Minnesota, Packers versus Commanders, Eagles versus Lions, Lions versus Commanders, Minnesota, Green Bay. You can mix and match all those teams, bro. You could even throw the Rams and Tampa Bay in the mix if you want. Trey Amos is nice. Who's that, bro? Who's that? He's one of your offensive linemen? Who's that? Yeah. Yeah, salute to the chat, man. Hey, we're 6 likes away from 30. If y'all could kindly double tap the screen and make love to the like button, it'll be greatly appreciated. Our cornerback room is stacked. To be honest, no disrespect, I don't even know who's on your team. Not saying that they're not good. I'm just not familiar with the players, bro. I'm just not familiar with a lot of the Commanders players. I know y'all got Montez Sweat. I know y'all got Deebo Samuel, Jaden Daniels. I know y'all got a good running back. I don't know his name, but I watched highlights of him last year, and that guy could run the ball, bro. But yeah, I really don't know too much about the Commanders because I don't watch the Commanders on a regular basis to really know enough about that team, you know? Isaiah, I like your Von Miller edition, but watch out us this year in the Super Bowl. Cards, boy, your Cardinals are your team? Chargers and Commanders, week 5. Ooh, so you should go live for that game. You should go live for all the Chargers games. All the Commanders fans coming out of the woodworks. Well, I know Jonathan for a minute already. I know he's a diehard Commanders fan. But Isaiah, I believe he's a Commanders fan. But I feel what you're saying. Cardinals, hell yeah, he started laughing. Death on Wing Sports Podcast. Saints, salute, salute. When the Saints come marching in. And when the Saints come marching in. Down, down. First week of the year is massive. Falling behind in the North is tough to bounce back from. Who Minnesota plays? Does Minnesota play Chicago week 1? I think the whole NFC North plays each other week 1, isn't it? Two teams will be 1-0, two teams will be 0-1, which is crazy work. No, it's for Louisville Cardinals. My team is Buffalo. I've liked both all my life. Hell yeah! Shout out to the Bills, man. Foreman Mills, stretch them Bills. Foreman Mills. Pack, you streaming the Thursday night game? Yes, I'm streaming Thursday night game. I'm streaming Friday's night game. I'm streaming the game at 1 o'clock Eastern time here in Philly. At 4 p.m. Eastern time, I will be live and direct streaming the Packers and the Lions game. And then Sunday night, I'll be streaming as well. I'm going to be streaming Monday night, and that's going to be for the whole rest of the year till all the way to the Super Bowl. And then we're going to stream the draft and stuff like that. No one knows, but Packers are Super Bowl contenders. Hell yeah. Yee. Commanders got a stud young quarterback, and signing old players makes no sense. Yeah, Von Miller is over the hill, but he still got some juice left in the tank. He's not the Von Miller who won the Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos, but he still got some good stuff. Deebo Samuel's coming off like injuries and stuff like that, so we got to see how Deebo's going to play. I'm a real Commanders fan. I was around the Dwayne Haskins days. How old are you guys, Isaiah? I thought you were young. Vikings play Bears Monday night week 1. I would definitely be live and direct for that matchup Monday night. So if y'all want to come join me on the stream, feel free to go subscribe to the channel. If I have to repeat, also, if you want to join me on any live streams, your favorite teams, any teams at all, just hit me up on the Discord. You could just go to my community post, click the Discord link, and you could join me. If you don't have a Discord, you want to hit me up on my email. It's rdavid196@yahoo.com. We can exchange numbers, and I could always send you the link for the live streams 10 minutes before the game start. We can start a pregame and everything. $100 Cash App giveaway at 2K subscribers. Pack, I don't have Cash App. How can I join? All you have to do is subscribe to the channel. We're going to do daily live streams. We're going to be live for all the football games that are on air. All you got to do is subscribe. Be a part of the live stream when I reach 2K, which I'll announce on a community post. I'll write a number between 1 through 1,000. You guys will keep spamming numbers until somebody guesses it correctly. And then I'm going to send you $100 either through Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, or Pay, just in case if you don't have a Cash App. Everybody from all different teams and all different walks of life, races, are more welcome to join the channel. I love talking football, and my 2 major rules on this channel, which would not be tolerated, zero tolerance, is racism and bullying. ¿Dónde va? Estoy terminando. You are? Yeah, dame un poquito más. Watch one more episode. Yeah. Vikings play. Y'all swear Micah gonna be the difference for y'all in the playoffs. Better look at those boys' numbers in the postseason. See you hoes week 4. Yeah, I don't like the name calling. Tired ass Cowboys fan, but at the end of the day, bro, you're gonna be missing Micah more than we're gonna be missing Kenny Clark. Second of all, the only hoe in here is you and your mama. Third of all, the Green Bay Packers don't have a terrible defense like the Dallas Cowboys. So don't ever compare us to the Cowboys, bro. So we're going to leave it at that. Do the Packers play the Cowboys? Yes, week 4. What part of Philly are you from? From Badlands, Marco. Salute. North Philly. The consistent streams are back. Gotta love football season. Yes, sir. All sides. Okura, salute. Packers about to have the best 7-win season in existence. That's your personal opinion. Can't blame me for that. Okay, but Dwayne was only a few years ago. Ripped him, but he doesn't make you a diehard fan, Isaiah. We made it to the NFC Championship game last year with old players, so why does that matter? I am young. I just watched NFL since I was 6. How old are you? Who's better, Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers? I'm always going to say, even though Aaron Rodgers had better stats, I'm always going to say Brett Favre. I grew up watching both of them, but I'm a Brett Favre guy. But I love me some Aaron Rodgers. Can't go wrong. 1A, 1B, but give me Brett. The Iron Man. I'm young. Isaiah, the Commanders are good. But the win now look with you older guys being your look. But we are still winning, yeah. Just hopefully the Commanders, for your sake, they can continue doing that and continue to have success. I wish the Commanders nothing but the best. They're not in the same division as the Packers, so I could really care less about the Commanders except for week 2. And if we match up with y'all in the playoffs. But if the Packers don't make it, I wouldn't mind. I was going for the Commanders against the Eagles. They just ended up getting put 50 on them. Yo, Oos, I had to get him out because no one about to call my Oos a hoe. I appreciate that the tribal enforcer. That's why you got a mod, brother. If you feel like the bloodline got disrespected, Oos, that's what it is, man. We 5 likes away from 70. We like positive vibes over here. Like I said, the only way I'm going to name call you is if you name call me. And we're going to keep it even. If you keep going, then, I got my mods here. I got my bloodlines who are going to get rid of you guys. That's my Oos right there. That's true. I like what you're doing with the whole mentor look. I don't know what it would look like in 3 years. That's true right there too. I don't want the Packers to win. I'm tired of the Packers friends talking. Oh, come on, man. At least, man, you're cool with me, Isaiah, right? At least you should want them to win if y'all lose for me. Come on, man. I wish your team good luck. I mean, just because I wish your team good luck doesn't mean you have to wish my team good luck. But you know what I'm saying, bro. I thought we were cool. Just up. You seem like a real one, bro. Even though you live in Philly and not an Eagles fan. Yeah, bro. Man, people always gave me a hard time, Philly D. People always gave me a hard time. I went to Clara Barton up there in Wyoming. And be in Wyoming. And, I went to Jules E. Mastbaum down Frankfurt and for high school. And I went to Francis Hopkinson School down Ellen Lycoming in Philly and Juniata. I don't know if you're familiar with them areas. All public schools, all my friends gave me a hard time for being a Packers fan. So it's been rough. It's been rough. Even wifey and my coworkers, when I be working, be giving me a hard time. Micah Parsons for Defensive Player of the Year. I wish Parsons had number 11 still. He looks goofy. Number 1, low key. I don't care who wins the Super Bowl. As long as it's not the Chiefs or the 49ers or the Eagles. Agree, Yeet. I did go for the Eagles against the Chiefs last year, so if the Eagles make it against like a team that I don't like, I'll be going for the Eagles. But, the Eagles got some good players. They got some players that I like. Jalen Hurts. They got Deshaun Jackson. Not Deshaun Jackson. What's his name? The Bull Smith, number 6. They got Cooper DeJean. They got some good players. Especially when y'all got Micah, y'all started popping it crazy. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because I wasn't that confident of us making it. I was saying it. I said, if we don't get a good pass rusher, bro, I don't like our chances. But I believe Micah, the missing piece we need to elevate us to take us to the next level. Or Ravens, Falcons, or Cowboys. Say hi, salute. All good. You survived. Hell yeah, bro. Mama, we made it. We made it. Hold on. And can I say one thing? Thank you, Jerry. Hey, y'all should be thanking Jerry too. Commanders and Eagles and Giants fans. Thank you, Jerry. I got the Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl. Devontae Smith, so underrated. Classic team player. Yeah, I like Devontae Smith. Dude's freaking fast. I like your tight end, Goddard. Of course, Saquon. I wish we would have got Saquon, but we got Josh Jacobs, so I can't get mad. But, yeah. I like the Eagles. They're pretty cool. ESPN notifications. The Dolphins are still ass. Oh, man. Parsons is a bigger threat on Green Bay than on Dallas. Facts. Facts. Josh Jacobs is solid. What I like about Josh Jacobs, he can run and catch. I wish he could just shed a couple more pounds so he could be a little bit more agile. But Josh Jacobs is a beast, bro. Like, he's a bulldozer, bro. Like, he's running through shit. You seen that game against the Eagles where he was running through shit, bro. He was like the only dog we had left on offense. I'm still here, bro, fella. Showtime. Big Patriots fans. Appreciate you, bro, fella. Because we are too. Sweet. For all my old heads who know about the NWO, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, bro. Rest in peace, Razor Ramon, a.k.a. Scott Hall. I appreciate you guys, man, for taking your time out your day to talk some football with me. Whether you agree with me or disagree, man, it's all love at the end of the day. Soon the talking is going to end and the playing is going to do the talking. So, I love you guys. And like I said, if y'all ever want to join me, Thursday night, Friday night, Sunday night, Monday night for any of the games, hit me up on the Discord or you can reach out to me on my email, rdavid196@yahoo.com. $100 Cash App giveaway at 2K subscribers. If you don't have Cash App, don't worry. It could either be sent through Zelle, PayPal, or Venmo. Do you think the Packers finish top of the NFC North? I feel like they'll finish top two. They'll either be a strong 1A or 1B. Just because of the Detroit Lions, bro, they're still a very good team, a physical team, playmakers all around the board, offense and defense. What like I think I already said that their coach is amazing, bro. They're an aggressive team. The only thing they did lose their defensive coordinator. They did lose some. They do got some weakness in the interior of the offensive line this year, which the addition of Micah Parsons should be able to get us some pressure on Jared Goff, which we couldn't do last year. He was just dotting us up. He had all day in the pocket to throw the ball. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. I think Detroit right now is either Detroit, Green Bay, then you say Minnesota and Chicago, unless some goofy stuff starts happening. Minnesota beats the same Minnesota because every time Minnesota has a great year, they always have a down year. Detroit's been pretty consistent the last couple of years. And the Bears, I apologize to the Bear fans. The Bears are still the Bears. 75 hours until kickoff. We're 3 days away, baby. Hell yeah. Shout out to Offsides, bro. Big Steelers fan. But, yeah, it's going to be very interesting, guys. Like I said, I'm very stoked, bro. Tyreek Hill is out week 1. What's wrong with Tyreek Hill? What's wrong with Tyreek Hill? I'll show the clip again for the people who missed it. So far, we got 57 likes on there. I appreciate everybody who commented on the YouTube short. I just hearted all of them. Sneak peek of Micah Parsons in a Green Bay Packers uniform. I got this right on my YouTube shorts. You guys can feel free to hit the like, check it out if you want. If you want to see it a little bit clearer from here. Micah Parsons was reportedly to have back problems, reported by per source Adam Schefter today on ESPN, but he will suit up for Sunday's game against the Detroit Lions. He will take an injection to his back if needed. So we should expect big things out of Micah. Not saying he's going to play the whole game because he didn't practice this whole offseason with the Cowboys. But he's showing off some speed, some athleticism, some quickness, and some power in this little clip that we got right here of him. So I appreciate all you bros, man. I appreciate all the GOAT love, man. You guys are freaking fracking amazing. And happy Labor Day to each and every single one of you guys. He had that injury from the track race, I think. He does look good in that number 1, though. I definitely think he looks really good in that number 1. Shout out to Micah freaking fracking Parsons. We're still 5 likes away from 70 if possible. It's free. You guys can just double tap, hit the screen, hit the like button. You're more than welcome to join this community at any point. Feel free to express your feelings. Just no bullying, no racism, no stuff like that. You're 4 now? Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Robert Parks, salute, Robert Parks, salute, brother. Salute, how you doing? George Waggle, how do you feel about Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh? Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have a resurgence in his career. When I say resurgence, I think he's just going to be better than he was for the Jets. He's with a great organization. I call the Steelers the AFC version of the Green Bay Packers, even though they got 2 more Vince Lombardi trophies. Well-coached team. Playmakers on both sides of the ball. With the addition of DK, they got Jalen Ramsey, Dre Slay now as corners. So now they got, a good dynamic duo right there in the cornerback room. I believe that the Pittsburgh Steelers and Aaron Rodgers will be just fine as long one key component, they will have to protect Aaron. If you're letting Aaron take too many sacks, if you're not protecting him, he will break. You can't expect much from a 42-year-old quarterback. But with that being said, Aaron showed last year, despite the Jets struggling, that he could still make throws from any platform. And if you give him time, he will make you pay. He still could float the ball, give you that teardrop pass, throw it right into the breadbasket. So I hope nothing but success for Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers this year, in my honest opinion. Rodgers could have MVP season with the Steelers, but I doubt it. Don't doubt it, man. Believe in your team. Believe in your team because I could easily see the Steelers making it to the Super Bowl in the AFC as a sleeper team. Yo, Puck. Yo, Pack. What up? I'm so happy we got Micah. Hell yeah, Brantley. Salute, salute, Brantley. Hit the like button for me, brother. We 4 likes away from 70, bro. Yeah, regardless the season he had, his stats speak for themselves exactly. With a terrible old line. Garrett Wilson, man. What happened to Garrett Wilson? They were looking for him last year, man. He was missing throws from all over the place. Carmen M. Vargas, love you. Hey, Mom Dukes. Mom, double tap the screen and hit that like button. Hey, Mom, thank you. You didn't have to send me $2. You're a member already. Hey, I love you, Mom. Thank you. That's my mother right there, chat. Salute to Mom Dukes. If y'all could kindly please double tap, hit the screen, hit that like button, and I appreciate you. And I love you. And I need you. What college team do you follow? I unfortunately do not watch college football, which is kind of like weird because that's the future of the NFL. But, you know, unfortunately I don't. But if I was to pick a team, it's Texas because that's the team that I play with on college football on the PlayStation. What do you think about the Colts? 1 second. W Mom. Salute to the mom. W Mom. I love you, Mom. Thank you. A-Rod is gonna get put in a nursing home when my boy Madabuke sacks him. Oh man, I see you, brother. Hopefully he don't get hurt. Um, what do I think about the Colts? The Colts, I think they're a young, polished team, still in rebuilding mode. They're not in a tough division because I believe they're in the division with the Titans, who I think are gonna be better. The Texans and Titans, Texans, and Jaguars. So I like I can see the Colts going 7, 8 wins at most, but I see that as a team, on the rise. A rebuilding team. Not too terrible though, and I still believe in Anthony Richardson's. Pack, I got another question for you. Ooh, shoot your shot. That's okay. I'm not a fan of them. How they rank them and how they determine that. I see you, Oos. Facts. W Mom, I appreciate it. W Mom. What do you think about Steelers can compete? Who do you think the Steelers can compete? Who you thinking the Steelers compete? I mean, who do you think the Ravens and I say your question again, Oops. It kind of like got me everywhere. What's up, all sides Ravens? I mean, laughing out loud. Do you think the Steelers can compete with the Ravens? 100%, 100%. It's all going to come down to, scheme. Scheme over team. They both are two stacked, very talented teams. Lamar Jackson's an MVP in his prime. Rodgers is an MVP in the tail end of his career. Who is better, Josh Jacobs or Jonathan Taylor? Ooh. Talent-wise, I would take Jonathan Taylor. In the right team, who's on a better team, who's going to have more success, I would say Josh Jacobs. Who could possibly have more yards? Jonathan Taylor, because the Colts really don't have that much on their offense. The Packers utilize so much different weapons on their offense. We got 4 running backs, 2 tight ends, 5 good wide receivers. So it's a tricky question. They're both really good running backs. I know this is off topic, Oos, but how is Mom doing? She's doing pretty good, man. If she's still here, I don't know. How she when I spoke to her yesterday, she was feeling a little bit better. So, I appreciate you asking. It's always tough. She lost her daughter, who she had her stomach for 9 months, and there's nothing I could really tell her but just to try to keep peace and keep praying for her, which I hope each and every single one of y'all could do. God rest in peace, my sister, man. Is it me or does the Colts look like 24-25 Raiders? Yeah, you're right about that, Cards Plays. I got the Packers doll as a gift, even though I'm a Vikings fan when I was 8, and it scared me so much. I see you. They swapping through quarterbacks, got a new tight end. Yo, Pack, do you think Packers can compete for the Super Bowl? 100%, 1,000,000% guaranteed. I'm fully confident that I think the Packers can compete for a Super Bowl. Top 10 offense from last season, top 10 defense. You add Matthew Golden. You add depth to the offensive line. You add Micah Parsons. We did lose Jair, who barely played. We did lose Kenny Clark, who had a down year. But, definitely could see the Packers competing for the NFC North and making a deep playoff run, if not a Super Bowl. How you been, offsides? Brantley, Who wouldn't believe their team can compete for a Super Bowl? That's true, Isaiah. I mean, unless you're like a Bears fan. No disrespect to the Bears fans or Giants fan or something like that. You get what I'm trying to say. A team like the Jets. No disrespect, guys. No disrespect. I got the Packers, dog. Already read that. Vikings are better. JJ Prod, salute. Y'all were better last year, bro. I can't take that away from you. Top 10 offense? Yeah, the Packers was the top 10 offense, too. And they were top in the league in rushing, too. JJ Sabu. I've been good, true. Just been really busy with school and football. Ready for week 1 football, though. What about you, true? True. I'm doing good. Glad to be back home on Packers Nation's chat because he is true. He is damn true, yeet. Salute. Salute. I was about to do something. I had a brain fart. Um, the Green Bay Packers offense ranked 5th in total yards per game and 6th in total yards for the 2024 season, averaging 370, and I didn't even have to look this up to even tell you. Averaging 370.8 yards per game and finishing with 6,303 total yards. They also ranked 4th in offensive efficiency and had an offense that scored 27.1 points per game. Total yards 5th, total yards per game 5th, total offensive efficiency 4th. So, yeah. And I didn't even have to look that up because I'm a real fan. You know, only people that have to look up on Google stuff. Bro, I just literally just said that. I just literally told you they were top 10 before I even looked at that. I didn't even have to do it, but I did it just in case if you were trying to look so I could just read it to you. Like, I knew for sure they were top 10, Isaiah. I didn't even have to think about it. Top 10 in a lot of defensive categories, I don't even have to think about it. I've watched my team on a weekly basis. I don't have to make it up. But just for your own insecurities or for your own thoughts, I just read it out for you just in case if you were trying to debunk me. He's my ooze. That's Jimmy. Hell yeah, Jay. You already know, yeet. I don't like the Vikings because we have them J-Jets. We'll probably would have traded him to the Texans either way. Bro, my dad was excited to see the Packers game, but I told him I was on the 7th. Hell yeah, next Sunday. Well, this Sunday. Steelers will have a losing season this year, and Mike Tomlin will be out of a job. You think so? That's a hot take right there. Hell yeah, Jimmy and Jay, yeet. 68th like, let's go. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. I'm the Simone Werewolf. 15-2, go Pack, go. I said our ceiling was 15-2 this year. At worst, 10-7, but I was falling. It's at 13-4. Gaslighting. How am I gaslighting? Yes, sir, Kev. I can name 10 teams that have a better offense. All right, name 10 teams that have a better offense, then. Definitely not the Commanders. This thing is gorgeous, right? Real well. Touch it. You spent all of our money? The money we need for actual weapons on a stupid cape? Watch this. I respect that, Henry. Where's 12-5? We the best in the league, man. Hell yeah, Henry. Yeet. Hey, guys. Packers Nation. Please, we're 2 likes away from 70. If you could double tap the screen, hit the like button. Or if you can hit the top 3 dots on the right and hit like, it'll be greatly appreciated. $100 Cash App giveaway at 2K subscribers. You don't got Cash App? Don't worry. We got Venmo, Zelle, PayPal. Everybody's more welcome as long as you're subscribed. 69, thank you, brother. And if you ever want to join me for reactions, debates on any of the football games coming up this season, all you got to do is reach me in my Discord, which you can find a link on my community post, or you could just hit me up on my Yahoo email, which is rdavid196@yahoo.com. Sub Henry, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. And the Cash App giveaway is like this. Well, Pack, how do we join? How do we win the money? Well, everybody's going to have an equal opportunity as long as you join the stream. I'll do a live stream just like this. I'll write it. I'll put it on only subscriber mode only, so only the subscribers can type. I'll write a number between 1 through 1,000 on a piece of paper. The whole chat we keep spamming until whoever guesses the right number. I'll show the number and I'll either Cash App you, PayPal you, Venmo you, or Zelle you $100. You know, we'll screenshot it. We'll post it on the community post, and that goes for anybody that shows love. I show love right back. Watching NFL, they talking about the game. True. I think your Discord link expired. Hey, Oos, can you drop? Can somebody drop the Discord link for me real quick in the chat, please? And then I can pin it. If somebody could do that favor for me. You guys going second or four in the division? Nah, we either going first or second, brother. But I respect your opinion, Victor. You're not saying nothing wrong, bro. You're entitled to your own opinion. I don't agree with it. I don't know how you see us finishing fourth. That's asinine, but that's kind of outlandish. That was last season. Ravens, Commanders. You're already wrong with Commanders. Lions. I agree with Ravens, Lions, Bengals. You're wrong about the Cowboys. You're wrong about the Rams. And actually, a lot of those teams, the Packers ranked higher than last year. Isaiah. I know you're being biased with the Commanders, but y'all didn't have a higher ranking offense than us. You act like Micah Parsons going to save you? Oh, man, why wouldn't he? Hold on, Victor. Are you, trying to be like a dick or something real quick? Because I could just get you banned from the channel. Because I think I'm tired of seeing your comments, brother. By week 10, he won't be playing because of injury. Are you wishing injury on him, bro? I'm getting kind of tired of, you and Isaiah a little bit. I'm going to be honest. You guys are, super biased. And just shit talkers. Want me to take care of it? Hold on. Give me one more second. I'm going to let them say a couple more things. Code, go Pack, go. Salute. He's probably a Bears fan. Oh, look. Shit. Alright, Tribal Enforcers took care of it. Bet, Oos. Never mind. Don't do nothing to Isaiah, though. Parsons saves the Cowboys. No different than him saving the Packers, but doing better. Hell yeah, all sides. Yeah, I was getting kind of tired of Victor. I don't like the Packers. You want me to act like I do? No. I don't want you to act like you do, but I just, some of you guys are being, super biased right now. I understand. If we're going to talk football, let's talk football. But don't be super biased about your team, A team that just finally made the NFC Championship in, God knows how long. Let's be, let's be real about shit. I think Michael found a good home. Yes, Lonnie Wolf, he definitely did, bro. Definitely did. Yeah, stop being biased, bro. Just talk football. You see, I'm not biased about the Packers, bro. Yeah, do I wish and I want them to make the Super Bowl, but do I point out the flaws of the Packers? You guys don't even point out flaws in your teams. Your teams can't do no wrong. Your teams are perfect. All teams got pros and cons. All teams got good stuff and bad stuff about them. I just don't like the bias talk. Isaiah, ain't you a Commanders fan? Want me to take care of it, Pack? Hit him with pedigree and sweet chat. I don't want y'all to do nothing to Isaiah because he's cool. I like Isaiah. They talking about him right now. NFL, who? Micah Parsons? Keep telling people y'all going to be a problem. Going to be a Eagles in a Green Bay Conference Final. Hell yeah, bro. Wifey's a big Eagles fan. I actually think we have a better offensive name receivers. No, y'all do. I agree with you 100%. Y'all do got a better... I wish Terry McLaurin was on the Packers. When y'all were going to trade him, bro, I wanted him on our team. I was like, damn, he signed back with freaking Commanders. And that's good because y'all solidified a top receiver for your good quarterback. He's pretty good. The Cowboys are ass, bro. They wouldn't pay that man, but they just paid today one of their corners $94 million, which was crazy. Will Jordan Love end his career with more MVPs and Super Bowls than Aaron Rodgers? No, because maybe Super Bowls, but MVPs definitely. Because the past 4 MVPs, you gotta literally have 5, and that's Peyton Manning who has the record. Jordan Love is a top 10 quarterback. 100% agree with you, sir. 100% agree. This guy's still on this with his dog. Yeah, Jay, I know you love it, bro. That's why you came back to stop by, bro. I know you love me. I know you love the dog. I know you love the Green Bay Packers, Jay. You just couldn't get enough of it, bro. So that's why you came back, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you. And I love you. And we appreciate you, Jay. We know you couldn't help yourself, man. We know deep down in your soul you want to be part of the green and gold. We'll let you sign a 1-year contract. Come on, Jay. You know we got Micah. We got Rashawn. We got Love. We got Watson. We got Dobbs. We got Cooper. What? 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 It's go pack go. So we DIA. That's no LIA. And it don't matter what any of you jabronis think. We got Micah and Yato. And we going to the Super Bowl, baby. We going to the Super Bowl, baby. Hey, I told you, bro. What did I tell you about that, bro? You going to jinx us, bro. I'm sorry about that, Jay. This guy's like out of control sometimes, man. Tuck your face the other way. Naming a bunch of backups. Thinking, not gonna lie, you naming people that have no name in the league. Bro, they have no name in the league, but they're still good for our team, bro. Like, what y'all talking about? So we had a top 10, we had a top 5, top 10 offense, but they're no names, though. Since when do you gotta have names, bro? They just gotta be good for what we do. Y'all make no sense, bro. Well, you got a point. You know, they're no names, but still finish top 10 in the league in offense. No names, still finish top 10 in the league in defense. And I'm only saying top 10. They was really ranked better than that. I'm just saying top 10 to just keep them in that range. But they're no names, though. I'll take that. They're no names. No names won 11 games. Could have easily won 13 on some close games. Could have beaten Detroit, lost by 3 one game. Could have beaten Minnesota, lost by 3 one game. The freaking kicker, till we got McManus, would have made field goals. 2 close games with the Bears could have went either way. So easily this team could have been 13-4, but they're no names though. Make it make sense, man. I just don't know no more. I think a lot of people are not being fair to the coach of the Browns. Sanders came with a lot of badge, and his dad needs to stop stopping us. Guys, I'm going to literally end the stream in 9 minutes, guys. So let's get all our hot takes. Let's get all our opinions in there. Let's do what we got to do. Matthew Golden, Rookie of the Year, hell yeah. You won 1 game in the division and think you are going to the Super Bowl with 1 edge. We got more than 1 edge. Actually, we got Rashawn Gary and Micah Parsons. So what are you talking about, Jay? That 1 game that we won in the division, we could have easily went 4-2 in the division. We lost a lot of those games by 3 points. So you know how football, it's any given Sunday, the ball can bounce anyways, and everybody knows your division games are the most difficult. So, Jay, you're not even making sense. Jay, you're not making sense, bro. And still won 11-6. That's weak as hell. And still won 11-6 and could have easily been 4-2 in the division if the ball would have bounced our way certain plays. I like Rashawn Gary. So, what's your point, Jay? I think you're in the wrong chat, Jay. I think you're in the wrong chat, bro. Bears had the same amount of wins in the division, and where did that take the Bears? They didn't make it even to the playoffs. So what's your point, brother? You got to come with something better than that. I think you're in the wrong chat, brother, man. He's a Bears fan. Oh, yeah, well, all right. No, then stay here, Jay. No wonder. No wonder. You haven't tasted glory in a long time, bro, since 85. So you can stay here, Jay. Keep coping with your Bears. Go Birds, Eagles better, 22-10. Hell yeah, I see you, Zion. Wifey's an Eagles fan. I can't argue with that. But this year, we're all 0-0. You barely made the playoffs, bro. Well, we made it 11-6. You guys didn't make the playoffs at all. So would you rather barely make the playoffs or not make the playoffs? We were an 11-6 team that could have easily been 13-4, but we barely made the playoffs. You make no sense, jackass. You make no sense. Bears had the same amount of wins in the division. Oh, well, the Bears didn't make shit, bro. And if we choke every time and y'all don't make the playoffs every time, what that makes y'all? Losers. It'll happen again. But if you're talking about my team, you got to worry about your team, bro. You're not even a Packers fan. Get roasted, Jay. He talking about we choking the playoffs every time. So what that makes y'all if y'all don't make the playoffs? If we choke in the playoffs and lose all the time, but y'all don't make the playoffs and lose all the time, y'all haven't won a Super Bowl since 1985. Then what does that make y'all, Jay? Answer the question. You make no sense, brother, man. Come on, man. They just shut. The Bears are kind of mid. They're more less than mid, bro. They're fucking garbage. Get roasted, Jay. Bears talk so much and haven't been in the playoffs since I don't know when. The Bears go pack go. Tony, for real, bro. Double tap and hit the like button, guys. We got 6 more minutes left in this live stream. How do you feel about Micah being on your team? I feel like Micah is the missing piece that we needed against elite teams last year. Teams we struggled with. Minnesota, Philadelphia, Detroit, all with good passing games, bro. We couldn't get no pressures on them guys. Now, team can't double team Rashawn Gary, so it's pick your poison. Move Micah all around. We got back Edrin Cooper, Quay Walker, Evan Williams, Xavier McKinney, Nate Hobbs. You know, we still got Valentine and Valentine. I think it's a making of something good, man. I think he's going to elevate the defense tremendously. Jay, remember Mitch Trubisky and your falling franchise. Facts. Mitch is the same as Love? Never. Cap. Bro, in the last 2 seasons, and Love didn't even play all 16 games last year. 57 touchdowns, 22 interceptions. You only wish that a quarterback in Chicago could do that. You only could dream of that stuff. But supposedly, Jordan Love is mid, even though he was dealing with injuries last year. You could only dream for that in Chicago, buddy. I don't think the Packers are going to win a Super Bowl with Parsons because I'm nervous about your secondary. And I know he's good, but I don't think he's going to cause pressure every time. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get what you're saying, Porter. But I think he's not our only rusher. That's the problem. If you're not a Packers fan, you're not going to understand that we got other rushers that can get to the quarterback. We were also top 5 in the league in sacks last year. So he's just going to add more versatility. And he's just going to help us on the games that we're going to need him in. You know? The bad teams, he's going to dominate. But the good teams, bro, he's going to open up doors for other guys to get pressure because he draws double teams, triple teams. He draws chips from the tight ends and chips from the running back. They're going to be so focused on him that it's going to open up the floodgates for other guys. You get what I'm trying to say, too? And I think the Bears and the Packers this year going to be a fight. It's always a fight with the Bears. Anytime you have a divisional team, you know, it's always a fight. The Eagles always in a fight with the Commanders, even when the Commanders are bad. Your division games are always your hardest because you play them every year, 2 times a year. Do you think... That's my alarm. Do you think he get past Big Lane Johnson? I don't think he's going to be lined up across from Lane Johnson every time because in Cowboys last year, they only used him at defensive end. In Jeff Hafley's defense, we're going to move him all around the field. So he's not necessarily always going to be lined up on Lane Johnson. But I was watching film yesterday of Micah Parsons bull rushing Lane Johnson right into Jalen Hurts. So I don't think that would be an issue. And Lane Johnson's a phenomenal player. No discredit to him. Bro, you and Tom Grassi is so similar, laughing my ass off. You think so? I love Tom Grassi. He raided my channel a couple times. I love Tom Grassi. Shout out to you, Tom. Love you, bud. See you in the regular season. Yo, Tom Grassi is a GOAT, though. Oh, so what you saying, Oos? Damn, I thought you were my Oos. I thought you was my brother. I thought I was your GOAT. It's like, nah. Bro, this is weird. That's said yesterday to me that the Vikings are going to be the worst team in the NFL. I don't think they'll be the worst team in the NFL because they got an elite defense. Luke Van Ness, yes, is a problem. Yeah, I love Tom Grassi. Grassi Posse. Facts. Unless the Ravens face the Bengals and the Browns, then it's a cakewalk. Worst team is crazy. Yeah, nah, I don't even like Minnesota. Minnesota's going to be either second or third in the division. It's going to be top 3, of course, Green Bay, Minnesota, Detroit. I just think Minnesota, the offense, because of their quarterback, is going to struggle early in the season. If he can find his stride and start doing some Sam Darnold things, then Minnesota's going to be in the mix. They have an elite defense. Would you trade Devontae Smith for Jaden Reed? Ooh, yeah, I would. They're both good, though. I say Devontae Smith's a little bit better. But they're both good, though. Jaden Reed, when he's healthy, he's a problem. Green Bay, Minnesota's going to be a battle this year. Yup. Like I said, the whole division's always a battle. And we got the best division in football. Bears are stepping it up with Ben Johnson. They got DJ Moore. They still got Swift. You know, as long as their quarterback don't screw it up for them, Caleb Williams, they should be fine. Between these two players, what's better, Micah, Ray Lewis, or Aaron Darnold? Oh, the Aaron Darnold. Ray Lewis plays a different position than them, but I'm always going to go for Ray Lewis. the minister, one of the best guys. But I'm not. What are you talking about, Isaiah? I said that Devontae Smith is better than Jaden Reed. How I'm not being biased? What did I say that was biased? Kalo Price, salute. Where could I sign my contract to have my NFC team be the Packers? I got you, Oos. I'll write one up for you and send it through the Discord. I said Smith was better than and I said Ray Lewis is better than Micah. So how am I being biased? The NFC North was the best division in football last year, and they even got better. So how is that being biased? They're better than the NFC East. Chat. Who has a better division? Who has a better division? The NFC North or the NFC East? The NFC North. That's not being biased, bro. Just because I'm stating a fact, that's the truth. Bro, you should quit the vape. Trust. I know, bro. I'm trying so hard, bro. This John is running out. I promise I'll stop. The North, right? NFC North or East, guys? North or East? Nah, they're different fans, bro. We got Chargers fans, Philly fans here. They're not, bro. Ray, Chiefs better. I see you, Kylo. Yeah, I promise I'll quit, bro. I've been struggling. Would you take Aaron Rodgers in his prime or take Jordan Love? Aaron Rodgers, easy. Who's better, Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre or Jordan Love? I would say Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, then Jordan Love, but Aaron Rodgers has the better stats. But I like, me personally, Brett Favre better. I know this is late, but how do you feel about Aaron Jones to the Vikings, bro? I'm freaking bitter about it. I wish Jonesies was still on the Packers, but, you know, it is what it is. He's going to do good for Minnesota. Because, no lie, the Packers have always been a team that I like ever back in the day with Brett Favre and the Minister of Defense, Reggie White. Well, welcome to the Packers, Oos. That's your NFC team now. Who's your favorite college team? If I have one, it'll be Texas. Wish I was back in Texas. The ocean's no place for a squirrel. Hey guys, we've been live streaming for 2.5 hours. I would love to stay here for 5.5 hours, but me and wifey have to do food shopping. So happy Labor Day to everybody. You know, I'm gonna just do a couple quick reminders, and then we're gonna do a prayer, and then I'm gonna do my shout outs, and then we're out of here. You like Trump? Hell yeah, I got a Trump hat in my thing. I got a video with Trump that had got like almost 10K views, and another one with 5K views. Definitely Trump. USA, USA. USA, USA. Salute to Jake. Mine is USC. What is your predictions for the Packers? 13-4 this season. Worst being 10-7, best being 15-2. My favorite college team is Wolverines. They say we should beat KC week 1. What's good, my boy Dark Magician? Salute. If you guys could just quickly hit the like button for me. This is the end of the stream. We're gonna wrap it up. I did my 2.5 hours. We will be back live and direct tomorrow. Quick reminder, if you ever want to join me on any live stream reactions, whether it's talking football or whether it's any football game starting this Thursday with the Cowboys and the Eagles, all you have to do is reach out to me on my Discord, which the Discord link I will post right after the stream, right in the community post, so you could just hop right up in there 5 minutes after the stream. It should be available. Or you could just contact me on my email at rdavid196@yahoo.com. Also, a reminder, we're doing a $100 Cash App giveaway at 2K subscribers. The reigning defending champion is True Nation, won $100 when I made it to 1K. How do you join, Pack? All you got to do is like the stream, which is not mandatory, but what's mandatory is being a subscriber. Why? Because when I go live for that stream, I'll post it on my community post. I'll name this title of the stream, $100 Cash App giveaway. I will literally put it in subscriber-only mode, write a number between 1 through 1,000. Once you guys keep spamming numbers, you guess the number correctly, I'll show the number. I'll send either $100 through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle, just in case if you don't have a Cash App. The winner of that, we're going to post you on the community post, and we'll continue to do that for each milestone that we reach, 3K, 4K, 5K, 6K, 7K, etc. I like to do one prayer before I go, and happy Labor Day to everybody. If it was a Bears fan, you wouldn't hear me talking. What happened to Jay? He was funny. I don't know. Bro, Trump got locked in, bro. U.S., we've been struggling right now. Yeah, I know. Let's go Bears. But you got Josh Jacobs. He's not number one in my list. My number one's Barkley. Yeah, number one's Barkley. I subscribe. Thank you, Zion. Let's go Bears. Shout out to the Bears fans. Yo, Brett Favre and Reggie White won a Super Bowl 27. And Charles Woodson won a Super Bowl 27. Next is Jordan Love and Micah Parsons. God bless. Hopefully the formula keeps repeating itself. But I would like to do a quick prayer for everybody. Do my shout outs. And then we got to get up out of here, guys. But we will be back tomorrow. Lord, thank you for another beautiful day, for waking us up with good health, having good friends that in real life and on YouTube that we could talk about the lovely game of football. I'm so blessed to have such a good community and good people in my lives. Um, Thank you for all the blessings that you give us, Lord. Today we're here and then tomorrow we're gone. It's a blessing to be able to do this, and I pray for people all around the world, doing good or bad. For the ones doing good, I just pray that you continue to keep blessing them. And for the ones who are doing bad, I just ask you, Lord, to help them out, to give them some encouragement, to open up their hearts, open up their minds, their spirits, their soul, to do the right things, Lord, because some people are just in wrong situations and haven't seen the light yet. Not meaning that they're bad people, but they just need to be around better environments, the same way that you took me out of a bad environment, Lord. I ask you to give us the strength to keep striving for the best, Lord, to keep striving for positivity, whether it's a small act of kindness that, we open the door for somebody, help somebody with their groceries, to carry their grocery bags. Just a small hello, how you doing, to somebody goes a long way. A helping hand, definitely, Lord. Just putting a smile on somebody's face goes a long way. I just ask you to keep protecting us, Lord. That any weapon formed against us shall not prosper, uh, and that you continue using me as a vessel to bring positivity and love into the world, my Lord. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate everything you do for each and every single one of us, each and every day. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So that was a quick little prayer for you guys. Bro, you are the one streamer that is Packers fans and I'm a Vikings fan that actually hears me out and doesn't just say stupid stuff. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. You're cool as hell, man. I appreciate you. Um, I sub. Thank you, M1 Highlights. Thank you. I support both because I can't just hate my president. I see you, bro. Biden, too. Zion, amen, amen, brother. Dark Magician, amen, amen, Jake. All of a sudden, Micah Parsons, Green Bay, now you're praying. Stop the cap, Arthur, somebody, I'll block him myself. God bless you, Arthur, man. I don't know if you're trying to rage bait, but you're in the wrong stream, buddy. God bless you. Have a nice day, Arthur. Thank you for the comment. Amen. I appreciate you guys. We'll be back tomorrow with another live stream. We're 3 days away from Thursday. I'm going to do my shout outs and then we're going to get up out of here, guys. Shout out to M1 Highlights. Shout out to Brantley. Shout out to Arthur, the troll. Shout out to Jake, Zion, Dark Magician. Shout out to Maus, the Tribal Enforcer, Bold Up Madden. Shout out to Porter. Shout out to True Nation. Shout out to Dark Magician, big Cowboys fan, my other brother. Shout out to Robert Parks. Shout out to Isaiah Bell, big Commanders fan. Shout out to Jonathan Hart, big Commanders fan. Shout out to Kalo Price. Shout out to Cinder Block, Wifey. Shout out to Everyone Loves Raymond. Shout out to True Nation, Maus, Yeet, another big Packers fan. Shout out to Cardi Boy 29. Shout out to Mark Nevis, big Bears fan. Shout out to Jay Longball, big Bears fan. Shout out to Tony Parallels. If I say anybody's name wrong, I'm sorry. I'm Puerto Rican. I can't read that good. That's kind of a joke, so don't judge me. Shout out to Each Monkey, big Ravens fan. Shout out to Lonnie Wolf. Shout out to King Davis. Saludo, mi hermano. Shout out to Dritty. Shout out to The Bubble. Showtime, big Patriots fan, man. Shout out to Pat's Nation. Shout out to Offsides Edits, big Steelers fan. Shout out to Cuzzo Dre Slay, man. Big Raiders fan. Shout out to Code. Salute, brother. Salute. Who else? Shout out to Victor, another troll. Shout out to Henry Ryan. Appreciate you, brother, for the sub. It's me, BITCH Hussy. Salute, brother. That's a unique name, but salute, bro. Shout out to JJ Pride, big Vikings fan. Shout out to George. Saludo, Jorge. Salute to Eli Jensen. Salute, brother. Salute to George Wagley.
Shout out to my mom, Carmen Vargas, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you, and I love you. Shout out to Patricia. Shout out to Marco Leone. Shout out to Philly D, man. Shout out, brother. Shout out to Madden God 81. Shout out. Um, Shout out to Akura. Big shout out to Akura. Shout out to Carter. Shout out to Ethan Mueller. Shout out to Rysaya. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Ronald Robertson. Salute. Salute. Jonathan Hart, big Commanders fan. Kyle Lukens. Salute, brother. Big Bears fan. And Dink Fowler. Salute. Shout out to Jinx. Shout out to everybody that was able to make the stream. I apologize if I mispronounced your name or I couldn't read everybody's name because the I couldn't scroll up anymore. Shout out to Burgley Infinity. Good job, y'all. 11 out of the East. Hell yeah, brother. 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet. Have a good one, everybody. Y'all stay safe and blessed. Yes, happy Labor Day to all you guys. Bye, brother. Love you guys. Yeet. Goodbye. Have a great day. Happy Labor Day. Yes, and God bless each and every single one of y'all, man. We'll be back tomorrow. And like always, baby, it's go pack go till we DIE. That's no LIE, and it's God bless. On to the next, and it's just like that. Oops, messed up.